Hello guys, girls, how are you? Okay, let's have a look and see what we have for the collective today. Let's see who's online. And let me get all my cards sorted out. Okay. Alright, and we're cooking with gas. Okay, let's have a look. Hi, Amina. Oh, hi, Queen. It's been a while, everyone. It has been a while. If you weren't on yesterday, I was on yesterday, but I wasn't on for as long as normal, so I'm going to try and make up for that today. And that's why I'm on a little bit early. Sadie, hi Sadie. Ethereal. Jamie's Cowboy. Hi Jamie, how are you? I hope you're good. Beautiful Tarot, hi. Hi Elaine, how you going? What day is it? It is Thursday where I am, so it's Wednesday PM for you guys. Amina, for most of you. Hi, Queen. That's okay, Queen. Yes, I sent part 2, so let me know how that resonated with you. Okay. And let's start. Okay. You can donate if you want, beautiful, but I'm doing a collective first, so let's have a look and see what's in the collective. There's an element of air energy going on at the moment, like in the energy. So we've got a lot of air energy, as in what's going on in astrology, as well as, you know, being up in your mind a little bit, being like, you know, maybe thinking some negative thoughts, and spirit saying, you know, replace those with positive ones, and make sure that you're cancelling and deleting those negative thoughts that are popping in. Perhaps you're worried about things that are going on in your life, and you're, you know, thinking a lot about what could happen, you know, or should have, would have, could have, also type of energy. So there's a real strong need here for us to redirect our energy. You know, if you've been wanting to start something new as well, like a new eating regime or exercise program, spirit saying, you know, don't procrastinate on it, just start small. Baby steps are better than nothing. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Some of you could be really focused on your finances, your material, your resources right now. Okay, hello Rocky. Hi Shri Kant, how are you? Okay, what else do we have? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Hermit, yeah, so if you're a Virgo, this could really be significant. Double Virgo energy here. This could be really hitting home with you, okay? Rocky, I'll put you on the list, so you'll have to wait for your turn. Let's have a look and see what else. Why is the Hermit, and why is all this Virgo energy here? So you could be really thinking, and this is really good, you know, whether you're a Virgo or not, this is like really in this Mercury retrograde, thinking about like how you want to move forward, like what you want, what you don't want, wow, yeah, that's star energy. So we've got Aquarius, we've got Virgo here. This is like, you know, he has this star in his lantern. I talk about this often, especially, wow, these cards don't really often come up together, the Hermit and the Star card, but this is like you've put a lot of hard work in. Where to next? What is next? What do you want to bring in? So really sit on that, think about it. What can you like release? What can you let go of? Limiting beliefs, I'm feeling, for a lot of people, you know, not believing in yourself enough, self-work, I was going to say self-worth, what work you have to do, okay? I'm going to pull a card here, and we're going to do that mystery card guessing game. So see if you can see what this card, it will tie the reading in together. Oh yeah, okay, so it's one of the air energies. Like I was saying, I was picking up a lot of swords energy, so from the 1 to the 10 of the minor arcana. See if you can sort of like tune in and see what you think that card could be. So I'll leave that there through the reading. Right, so we have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It was in the reverse actually, so maybe feeling a little dissatisfied or not completely, like something's missing here, so you're searching for what that could be. Remember, you have put a lot of hard work into something, okay? Whatever it is, you put a lot of hard work into something, and however that relates to your story. And Spirit's saying to you, remain balanced here, remain grounded. I talked a lot about being grounded over the past couple of readings I've done. Get emotionally balanced. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but you are definitely highly protected here with this angel, Archangel Raphael. Actually, it's not Archangel Raphael, it's Raguel, I think. But anyways, let's keep looking forward. Now, keep looking forward. Look at the halo around his head, like he is protected. You have like a lot of spirit guides, and almost like that, see that crown there, it's almost like that star energy, trying to weigh the pros and cons of certain situations and figure out what it is that's going to really make you satisfied and happy, fill that gap that may be there. Let's have a look and see what the focus is. What is the collective focus? Oh no, let's look at focus. Okay, focus. What's the focus here? The devil. Yeah, so that really ties in. We've got a lot of majors here. That ties in with that hermit energy. Capricorn, this is also like November, end of year, December energy. So where do you want to be in the next 6 months? What do you want to release? What do you need to release? What do you need to disconnect from, disattach or detach from? That bat wings remind me of Ozzy Osbourne. Bless his soul. Rest in peace, my friend. He's was an icon, wasn't he? Okay. So 8 of Wands, if you ask your guides, you're going to get a lot of messages coming through about what this devil card is, what this detachment energy, what you need to release here. Okay, give me one more card on this focus. August energy as well. August, September. Some of you, it could be a masculine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do have Aquarius as well on the table again. So this is like, getting really focused. Spirit wants you to focus on your focus about what you need to detach from and get really like serious about that. You have 2 birds here, which are your spirit guides really supporting this. And if you ask them, they will show you synchronicities and signs and bring it all together, okay? What else do we have? What's the advice from Spirit? Advice from Spirit. Yeah, rest in peace, Ozzy. I liked Ozzy Osbourne. They're a crazy family. Okay, the moon. All right. Yeah, so again, Spirit is advising you here to really go deep, go within, face your fears, face your darkest fears. It's almost like a 5 energy where you're going through, 5s are hard in tarot, in the tarot story, because you've got to sort of like get over that hump of the 5 to move forward with the 6 to happiness, victory, success, like moving forward on a mental level as well. We've got Pisces energy here. Pisces has been coming up a lot this week, and we have the new moon tomorrow. So I'll be doing a new moon special tomorrow with all signs information. So even though, looking to the past or looking to what you need to release may cause some fear, it may cause some tears, I'm also hearing. If you know at an intuitive level, the Hermit, if this is what you need to do, then it's about time to get focused. So stop procrastinating, team, okay? It's time to really do this work. And also, if you've... Exercise is really good. I'm just going to say exercise is very, very good for, lifting your lifting your mood. 8 of Cups, advising you to possibly walk away from something or to go search for that 9 of Cups, search for your happiness. 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, like I said right at the beginning, trapped in your head or feeling like, especially if you've got any negative thoughts coming in, Spirit's advising you to look at those and what they mean. Are they the human self, or are they your higher self intuitively trying to tell you to leave a job, leave a relationship, change something here? So, really it's a very spiritual reading. Let's have a look at what you don't see coming. What does the collective not see coming? Wheel of Fortune. Wow. An amazing turn of events that's going to turn your life around. Let's get more on that, okay? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in what the collective does not see coming? 5 of Swords. I just talked about 5's energy. One more, please. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. There's a new soul contract that is trying to come in. Some of you could be blocking it or thinking it's not for you, or have that moon energy where we're fearful of, you know, starting something new or leaving something because you don't know what's on the other side, you know, or what's in that dark, deep forest type of thing. So there's a battle, there's a mental battle going on here about what you need or what you need to start new, this new contract that's coming in. Is it for you or is it not? This was in reverse. So this is what you don't see coming, a choice. All right, a choice, a decision. 5 and 3 adds up to 8. We have 8 here. We had 8 before at the bottom of the deck. And we have 8 here with the star. So it's all about part of your journey. It's part of your healing process to detach from whatever this is. I feel that this part of the reading is the most important. So we're going to have more information on that now. Okay. All right. So why is the devil here? Let's look at that. Why is the devil here in the focus? Why is the devil in the focus? Hi, Ashley. How are you, darling? The Magician. Yeah, more major. So this is a big deal, okay? There's new love possibly out here waiting for you. Love that's going to bring peace and lots of joy. 6 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There's a need here to focus on opening your heart to your soul path. Something or someone may have been put in front of you and you're like, should I, shouldn't I? Or should I just stay in the status quo? Or should I detach from this energy? You can create whatever you want. You know, I'm feeling that either way, whether you stay in the stagnant energy, or, and I know this sounds a bit of a paradox, but if you go towards the new, I feel that they're both going to bring you some sort of joy, all right? Just a different soul journey, just a different soul path. You may have a divine detour here. What else is here? Thank you, Queen. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so you're battling with this focus energy, whether to detach or whether to stay. I know that I am as well. This is very, you know, significant to my life and what's going on right now. There is someone that's part of your soul path. Maybe there's 2 people that are part and you're just unsure which person to sort of choose or which direction to choose. Take your time. You don't have to rush this energy. Look at all angles. Look at all sides. The Hanged Man was at the bottom of the deck. In the reverse, you will get clarity. There's something that you can't see right now. So that's why the time is, it's important to just like take your time here, because you will be shown what's hidden and you will be able to make that decision. And when the Page of Pentacles comes out, you know, refocus your attention on something else, not loss, not feeling like sadness or disappointed that something didn't work out and the conflict it could cause, like if you walked away. Just refocus your energy on something else. There's no need to make a choice right now with this new soul contract that's coming. For a lot of people, it will be a person. We've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And, you know, just have some fun, guys. Okay, Spirit will lead you in the direction you're supposed to go. Right, let's have a look. Hi, Sarah. Let's have a look at this mystery card. It is the 9 of Swords, all right? So, yeah, stuck in your head, getting worried about things. If you're overthinking a situation, especially the same situation, Spirit's saying, you know, you really need to get out of that mind space, redirect your energy on something you love to do, something you've been procrastinating. Tonight I'm going to, well, it's morning where I am, so tonight I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to have a look at my laptop and all the places I want to see and go to on my travels in September. So, you know, it's like just like getting yourself into, I'm spraying some stuff, getting yourself into a better headspace. And that's what Spirit's asking you to focus on. I live in Bali, as you know, guys. This is my spray that I bought here from Bali Buddha. You can buy it online. It's Aura Spray. And it's got cinnamon in it. If you look online, you'll see that cinnamon is very good for keeping the energy pure and light and distracting any negative energies that come through. Because I do a lot of readings and I do them for you guys, and, you know, it clears the energy too. Okay, beautiful tarot, you are first. We're going to use lots of different cards. I have put a lot of tags on my video today, so maybe we'll get more people than normal. I will be on for longer. Actually, that's reminding me to put my power bank on. I was going to put my power bank in while I was reading. So after beautiful tarot, I'll just nip off and do that. What is coming towards you in August? All right. Your main energy. 6 cards, please. I like to do a 7-card spread because it is the number of the angels, right? What's coming towards beautiful tarot in September? I want to say September. Interesting. All right. So September may be significant. We have the card of August sitting on the easel. It's not the best card in the world, but it may be how you're feeling right now. Eight of Swords energy, okay? Yeah. So the reading that we just did, the collective, may be very significant to you. All right. There's something here you really need to communicate with yourself. I feel that you have like some sort of magnetic force, some pull to start something, to do something different, to move away from something. So mentally you're like thinking of leaving a job, leaving a place. Could be geographical, leaving a home. You definitely want some sort of like new money, possibly work. There's something here about, you know, collaborating maybe with another person. In the center of your reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is like planting a new seed in this deck. It's starting something new. So that collective that I just did would have really hit you. You need to go watch that again and take what you can out of that. It is time for you to have some sort of new beginning, right? Finances are on your mind, being in the center. Okay, your stability is very important. There's this feeling of, should I stay in the normal or should I move? Should I stay where I am stagnant or should I try something new? But I feel it is time, because we have the Judgment energy, to try something new. There's a bit of red in these cards, so get, you know, I keep saying to people, get grounded right now. You could be collaborating or wanting to collaborate with another person. Now, this may be even like going for a job interview and this person really vibes with your energy and sees you as the best person for the job. Let's have a look at this moving on and the moon energy. So the moon, Pisces energy, beautiful tarot. This is really looking at your shadow side and being very honest with yourself this year. It is the number 9, which we are in. Should I move on or should I stay? Should I stay or should I go? On the split, the Ace of Pentacles, the Spirit is really trying to bring this new offer, this new opportunity in towards you. Can you feel it? Because if you can feel it and you're being magnetized towards doing something, you keep intuitively feeling there's something better for me and there's a new opportunity coming and I can feel it. Whether it's like I said, moving house or moving work or you know, whatever it is, you are going to take it. I do feel you are going to start this new thing. There's like, you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. You may be a Capricorn, I'm hearing, or a Virgo energy. We also have Aries here. Okay, so again, get grounded. That base chakra energy, this is saying firm foundation. It is the Four of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is very much so like you're starting a new journey. And of course, after the 4 is the 5. So you're going to come across obstacles. Possibly you're going to have to spend money to make money. This is material. Material things may be very much so on your mind. But the 4 of Pentacles is like, I'm staying put. I'm scared of what's on the other side. I'm not moving forward. And this 5 is, the 5 is communicating with yourself, okay? This throat chakra energy, the communication that you put out, and also what you're, you know, telling yourself. What is it that you really, really need or want, or what is it you feel that you are being magnetized towards here, okay? And the 5s are a challenge. It's difficult to communicate with ourselves, right? It's difficult to be very clear. We don't know whether it's our human self or our higher self. So tuning in would be very good for you, okay? Tuning into spirit, tuning into your guides to help you think clearly, asking for dreams to come through. But it is time. It's time you looked at your shadow side and was honest with yourself about what you need to do. This is my reading. Okay, all right. Let's have a look. Why is this moving on and the moon energy together here? The Fool, yeah. So there is like a blank slate. You don't have to move on this. The Fool doesn't move. He's there. He's waiting for his new beginning. He's got a blank slate. He's got a blank page, a new book, a blank page. Blank pages, you have the pen in your hand, but you're not writing your story just yet, because possibly you're waiting for something to happen before you go forward here with this Ace of Pentacles, with this new opportunity. But it will be time soon. September may be significant just because I said that right at the beginning of your reading. And we also have 9s here. 9 and 5 and 4 for this pair of cards is also the number 9, okay? So I feel that around September, I'm going to say, not necessarily August, you're going to, I feel August could be a month of, it's almost like this is August, this is September here. So like, you know, really having that deep dive in August. And we have a new moon in Leo tomorrow. 5 of Cups. What do you need to leave behind? Who's going to be disappointed? Who's not going to expect it from you? What bridge or trauma do you have to cross, especially on an emotional level, to be able to turn around, grab what's left, and go over that bridge to your castle in the sky, okay? To your new beginning, to your new life. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? And it's time with the Justice, the Judgment energy. I said justice. Okay. All right. 2 of Swords. I knew I was going to get lots of Swords energy today. Ace of Swords to the 2 of Swords. So this is getting clear on a mental level what decision you need to make. There is a decision you need to make, okay? All right. Why is the... It's all about your mind. It's all about what you're telling yourself as well for this new beginning. It's the battle of the voice within. The battle of the voice within, right? Of course, use your intuition. The High Priestess wanted to come out then. I do feel it's an amazing new opportunity. It's probably got to do with finances, in regards to work, in regards to another 5, okay? So there's some challenge ahead in August and possibly September. Yeah, look at that. There's some sort of struggle that you're going to have to get through. And I think it's mainly in your mind. It's a battle of wills within your mind to break out of the comfort zone and leave a situation. All right. King of Wands may have a lot to do with this. Sag, Aries, Leo, masculine. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, I feel that that is you, you know, ruminating on what you're going to do. You may have a partner that is very supportive of you as well. I feel this King of Wands is quite supportive. I don't feel it's like a hindrance. Who is the King of Wands? 4 of Swords. Someone that really supports and helps you, I feel. Supports, maybe talks to you, communicates with you. The Devil in the reverse. I feel this is also your highest timeline. Look, another 5, yeah. So there's quite a few battles to get through. Beautiful tarot. This is not like going to be an easy ride, right? Ethereal, post your question. This is not going to be an easy ride. I do feel that there's something that you need to release. You possibly don't want to. It's possibly a disappointment that you release it. But know that, look, okay, so what will happen if you do release whatever this is, whatever this means to you? You're going to have to really trust yourself here and trust spirit, okay? The Emperor, someone in authority, a boss figure possibly, okay? So there's celebration, there's victory, there's success, there's reward if you make the right decision. Okay, and only you know what that is. All right, there is more information coming in, by the way, in regards to that. So you'll get more clarity probably from a person about which way to move forward. It will help you make your decision. And the first card, the main energy right now that you're in, is the 8 of Swords. So it is like being trapped a little bit in your mind, like, I don't know what to do. There's a lot of mental decisions that you have to make, literal decisions, as well as like, don't think of the worst case scenario in your mind, okay? It's very mental today. I knew that it was going to be a bit mental today. All right, lots of Swords energy. Let's just pull one of these before we go to Ethereal. Ethereal Muse, or we'll go on to the next person, which is Sadi. Okay, I hope that made sense to you, beautiful. Let's bring out one card for your advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. Grace. Make the decision you need to with grace. You may make it at the next full moon. It's going to transform your life. This does actually say radiance, but you know, it is the number 42. It's going to bring about a lot more balance. Spirit is trying to help you, this being the number 7. Your angels are trying to protect you, or they are protecting you. The next full moon, around, I think it is the 10th of August, may be very significant. Okay, maybe you'll make the decision around then. Sadie, let's have a look at a general for you. Yeah, they are nice cards. I'll use these today. Okay, Sadie, main energy. Energy for Sadie, general reading. Spirit, what does she need to know the most right now? Ooh, so is there something going on? I just feel career. Spirit said career immediately with this card. I think you are already very successful in what you do. This is called success, this card. But there is not another doorway at the top of this staircase. It may mean you have to study, do some tickets, do some medicals or something to get this job. If it's a career move, and it could even be a promotion. You may have to do something to get the promotion. You may have to pass some sort of test, or like work for a few months to really show your boss that you're the right person for the job. But I do feel this is definitely career, like definitely career for you. So I don't know if you're working or not. I do feel children around you as well. I don't know if you've got young children, but if you do, like you can still work, or maybe you feel like you want to go back to work right now if you're not working. Right? So something's going to propel you towards some sort of success. Let's have a look. I feel that the month of August is going to be significant in regards to career. So we've got the number 11, which is the angel number. Again, Spirit is trying to really help you. The 11 is also justice energy. There is like a significant person in your life who is in authority. April, Aries energy we have. They've had a lot of success to get to where they are. You may be very inspired by this person as well. I'm hearing the name, Colin or Carl or something beginning with a C, so I don't know if that means anything to you. But we have this person in authority. I feel that this is like a strong person in your life right now, a mentor. It may be an interviewee as well, or a boss. It could be your father supporting you or helping you as well. But this person's been through a lot to get to where they are. Okay, let's see. The Hanged Man. A lot of majors today for everybody, okay? The Queen of Swords. I feel this is you. This is your energy right now, being very focused on what you want. You're very clear because the Hanged Man's in the reverse. And you present as being clear. So say if you're going to an interview, for example, or you're having conversations at work, or even like with a circle of friends or with a partner, like you're very clear. They see you as knowing what you want, and you do know what you want. Okay, so you're really focused on something. Your Spirit's asking you to really put the distractions, the external distractions away from you, and just like be in your own bubble there and really focus on what it is you want. Don't listen to other people either, I feel. Okay, what else do we have here? Show me what else we have. Why is the Emperor here? Who is this person? Okay, Four of Swords. It's almost like this person is saying, take your time. They could even be saying prayer with you, or they could be saying like, take your time. Don't get in your head too much. It will come. If you put the work in, it's going to come to you. Like if you put the work in, if you work on yourself, if you work on whatever it is you're striving for, it will come. Like don't put any negative thoughts in your mind. Perhaps this person is saying that to you. Okay, what else? Virgo energy, again. They could also be saying, really think about what you want. Is this what you really want to do? Especially like if you're going to college or something like that. Okay, so this could relate to like university or college as well. What else do we have? Why is the Hangman in reverse here? Hangman in reverse. I don't feel like any love vibes, just to say. I feel this Emperor is very much like a mentor or a guide. I do think they communicate with you because of the other cards we have here. So you're going to see very clearly soon what it is. I feel that this is you saying, I know what I want. I don't feel this is someone offering it to you. I think you're offering, like, you're allowing yourself to see clearly and go after what you love, right? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here for this situation? Two of Swords and the Hierophant. There is some sort of decision. Maybe you're going to have to decide between two jobs or two ways within the job, if that makes sense to you. So say if you're in a job, for example, and you feel that you don't have enough information to get the promotion or enough knowledge or wisdom, maybe that you can say this to a boss and say, you know, I don't have the knowledge, but I want to learn. Okay? There is a celebration coming up. There's a choice as well. I feel that the mental struggle is not going to be easy to make some sort of decision, just because we got the Two of Swords here, but you will make the right one. Why is the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Seven of Swords. Okay, why is the Seven of Swords here? Magician. There is definitely more trust in, you need to have more trust in yourself that you can do something here, especially when it relates to career. I just really feel a lot of this is about career. You may need to be very strategic. The Queen of Swords is strategic. There may be other people around you that are a little jealous of you, I was going to say, or want the same thing as you do, especially if it's a promotion. Just be careful of others around you. We are getting this tricky energy this week because of Ketu and Rahu in astrology. So just be careful who you're telling your information to. You know, until you're clear on what you want to do or how you want to move forward. Like, don't walk around work, if you're at work, for example, saying, you know, I've applied for that promotion, I'm so excited, they really like me, so I think I'm going to get it, and then you don't get it, and then it's like, oh, you're like a bit of a tortoise shrinking into your shell. So I'm not saying you're going to get what you want here, but with the Magician, it's like you have everything it takes to do better in something, or be better in something, or to advance to a particular point in something here. So let your guard down. I know things have possibly happened in the past to you in regards to career especially, but the Magician is here saying you can do it, okay? All right, because there's success here. So you will be successful in something. I mean, it might not be tomorrow, but it might take a little while. I feel some challenges coming up for the rest of July and into August for the majority of the collective. Queen, post your question. Let's do it. I'm going to use the Wisdom deck for you with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck today. For your main energy, let's pull out one from the Rider-Waite. Okay, I was going to pull one from Wisdom, but I'm going to do it the opposite way round. Okay. Thank you, Sadi. I hope you do. Hey, Jamie. Please wait, Jamie. Okay. You are on the list. Thank you, Jamie. You will get your reading today. Okay, this card will tie everything together, Queen. It was in the collective reading, just to give you a hint there. All right. It's one of the majors. Okay, Queen, let's see what's here for you. My goodness. Now, if you look at the collective, these cards are almost, well, they're not the same cards, but they're very similar sort of like feeling with this energy. So go look at the collective, or the second reading in could have been for you. And for those watching, like, any of these readings can answer your questions as well. It's very much a combined effort here, right? For a spirit to support everybody wanting answers. Okay. You have a choice to make, to go the distance or to go the other way. You have a choice to make, Queen. What is your question? Perhaps you feel it's not time to change something. You are being supported by Spirit. This card in the center of your reading is the number 7. Sevens are coming out a lot this week, okay? A leg up. Maybe you're the one that's supporting someone else. But Spirit is trying to put things in front of you. Signs, synchronicities, feathers, rocks, I'm hearing for some reason. Pebbles or rocks, or you may find a specific stone, or you have a specific stone. There's something about a rock or a stone here, okay? There's a big decision to make in regards to what you want to do. Is it time or is it not? Okay. Okay. I feel with your question that this came out in the reverse. So it's not time to just go, that's enough. I'm going to leave this situation. I'm going to look for love elsewhere. All right. Spirit's going to bring you signs and synchronicities. Spirit's saying after this reading, either tomorrow or the next day, you're going to see a crow, or you're going to see a specific stone or a crystal, or you're going to see something. And that's your sign to say, you know, and don't go looking for it. It will show up when it's meant to. There's something about birds, and now birds are singing in my tree after I've said that. So you've got some sort of like synchronicity or sign coming in for you to give you the answer. And if you see the answer there, Spirit is saying to give this person a chance, right? I do feel that you have a soul contract with this person. Just because this is the number 3, we have a new life. I feel this person makes you feel quite inspired, or your energy is heightened when you're around them. But you're afraid. This round and round energy is like you're afraid that, and probably you don't consciously know this, maybe on a subconscious level, and it could be them as well, that you're afraid. The name Chris is coming through. That could be significant. Chris or Christine, but Chris like a masculine energy, a masculine name. But you're worried that things are just going to repeat itself. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Why is this time to go? It's not time. So you're in between, like, should I carry on with this or should I go? Like, is this worth it or not? So you prefer right now, and this is Spirit saying, you know, advising you, I think, that just to stick with it at the moment. It doesn't mean to say that you'll decide to stay with this person. It just means to stick with it right now, okay? This is definitely part of a lesson here to, like, when things go wrong, a lot of people these days, they don't bother working on it. They just think, oh, and it's mainly because they don't want to work on their inner work and themselves. Perhaps there's something that we have to work on a subconscious level. You know, I'm going to give you an example. I do like my examples just because it's just easier to explain. Say if you had an argument with someone, okay, and you're like, oh, it's the end of the world. This person mustn't be for me. That is you on a subconscious level actually not wanting to commit. You're not wanting to commit to the work. You're not wanting to commit to, like, working on it basically. And then there's the fear then on a subconscious level that you're going to have to look at things and look about how you react or what part you play in certain situations, okay? So there's some sort of like needing to push forward. What else do we have here for Queen? What else do we have here for Queen? So we have the Chariot in the upright on this a leg up. So this is definitely 7-7 again. All right, Spirit's really trying to help you this year in regards to showing you things about yourself that you need to work on. Instead of like repeating the same pattern or the same cycle, 9-9 on the screen to clarify. This year is the number 9. So we have 777 here. I want you to look up online what that means in your angel numbers in regards to relationships, okay? So Spirit wants you to have a person. Spirit wants you to have a beautiful new life with a wonderful person. But maybe you're the one that's, I feel that you're the one that's repeating a pattern here. There's a pattern going on. What is this pattern? What is this pattern? You've got Cancer right in the middle of your reading. Why? What is the pattern? I'm sort of seeing the Lover's energy, which is Gemini. We'll see what comes out. What's this pattern that you're repeating? The Judgment card. So it's time you address some sort of repeating pattern here that's not allowing you to have a relationship or a loving relationship. So only you can like go within and search what that could be. I do also feel September's going to be significant for you. So you need to go within here and figure out what this pattern is. Look at that, the High Priestess. Ask your guides to show you as well. Ask Spirit to bring you synchronicities. Like say, if I'm meant to be with this person, show me a particular bird, right? Show me something. Show me a feather on my doorstep. Show me, ask your guides, okay? They will respond to you. But there's a repeating pattern that you need to look at. I think it's you that is repeating, not the other person. So when things get tough, you like block yourself out because you're not wanting to look at something within. We have the King of Pentacles here. Virgo, Taurus, masculine, okay? All communication has stopped. You really need to open your heart to this person if you're interested. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, all right? Gemini energy here, King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, that's you needing to get more grounded. I think you're really like, I think when you do the inner work, it's like you're battling within yourself. Do I like this person because I'm really attracted to him? Or do I like this person because they're a good person and they, you know, honor and respect me and have integrity towards me? Because that's what you want. You need to have the strength to do that inner work. I hope that is making sense. I'm not looking, I've just looked at the feed, Elaine. I'm not looking at the feed. I'm just doing the reading, okay, and then I'll look at that later. Yeah, Justice and the Two of Cups in the reverse. What are you blocking within your own karma to not allow relationships that you are having, just any relationship, to move forward, right? You want peace, you want justice, you want compassion, you want equality within a relationship. But I feel that it's you that's blocking something with the Devil and the Five of Wands here, okay? You need to open your heart. Just because of something that happened in the past does not mean everyone is the same or that the situation will repeat. I'm telling you the situation will not repeat because you've learnt your lesson there. So have this new life, embrace this person. And if it doesn't go right, what's the difference, right? You're not with them anyway right now. There's some sort of block here. Possibly you've blocked this person or they've blocked you. There could be also like a situation that's gone really stagnant in regards to communication here. Perhaps they said something or you said something that is regretful, I'm hearing. Okay. So you need to look at what those cycles are, Queen, and you need to say, right, how can I prepare myself, protect myself without like worried about being repeating cycles instead of just going for something? I'm seeing the Fool. The Four of Wands is here on the split right then. Twin flame energy. That is a soul contract. It doesn't mean it's with this person. It just means you need to be open for who it is, okay? Amina, post your question. The last card we have is Virgo. And of course, this is going within. It's not necessarily about this person, this reading, Queen. It's more about like you needing to open your heart and go for what you want. And keep your ethics and values in check and intact by not allowing other people to like treat you certain ways, okay? Because I feel that's a big part of the cycle. I really want to use the animal oracle cards, so I'm going to grab them. Because Spirit's just showed me like animals a couple of times, so I'm just going to bring these out. We're going to open these. I'm going to give these a shuffle. General. For Amina, let's have a look. You're the first one to have these today. I'm going to keep them out. They're just such beautiful cards. I just feel a sense of love and peace and beauty with you, Amina, and just like happiness. Like you're going to be really shocked and surprised about something. It could be a news about another person as well, I'm hearing, okay? I'm seeing you holding a letter and reading a letter and getting like excited and like really happy about something. You could be receiving an invitation in the mail that someone's getting married or engaged, like an engagement party. I feel like there's some sort of news coming. It could be a family member. This person could surprise you with this like invitation as well. It could be, just because it's a literal letter, I'm seeing you reading and getting excited doesn't mean to say you're going to get a letter in the mail. It's not a card, it's like, it could even be something from the government to say, you know, you've been granted something. It could be something to do with college. However, it could be like someone from the past. But it doesn't have to be like a literal level. Okay, someone's going up another level. This could be your energy as well. But like I said, it doesn't have to be like a literal letter. Let's see what's here for you. Amina, Amina, Amina. I can't remember whether I did Sadi. Who's next, please? Okay. Amina. Amina's energy, please. General for Amina. What's here for the lovely Amina? I'm seeing like shoes, something to do with shoes. So Spirit's showing me more vision with you than actual needing to use the cards, but we still will use the cards. Like you're getting dressed up for something. Could be an interview, could be a party. It could be like an event of some kind, like a concert. But I'm seeing you preparing what you look like, your dress, your pants, whatever you're wearing, your shoes are significant. Even a pair of red shoes. Now when I see red shoes, it's like the Wizard of Oz energy, which is like you dreaming about a fantastical story. Hats could be significant. All right. I'm showing like, Spirit showing me a direct line from your crown chakra to the spirit world as well. So you could be getting lots of like downloads or information from Spirit right now in your dreams, in your meditations, just randomly getting like a download when you're going about your day to day. So listen to those intuitive nudges, okay? Thank you, Elaine. All right, and you know, this message may be for anyone online, so don't go anywhere, okay? Listen to the messages that are coming through. It could be for you, okay? If it's not, you know, especially if you don't get your reading today, although try and get to as many people as I can, I promise. This isn't really like, these cards are not talking to me yet. I just need to probably sage them a little bit to get the energy into them. Right, let's start. For Amina. For Amina. 10 minutes to go before I have a 5-minute break, so don't go anywhere, anyone. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Main energy. So we have the number 9 with the deer spirit. Deers or even eels may be significant to you, but the word spirit, electric eel spirit, is coming through. Okay. I do feel that too many cards. Hold on. I want that one. Sagittarius. There's a feeling here of like, you sort of know you want something and you have some sort of idea about which direction to go forward with, but you're just needing to, like, you're like being very careful about making the decision, when to make the decision. You're thinking about all the possibilities of, after you've made this decision, what could happen. And I was preparing for that, okay? This could also happen around the end of November into December. So even end of year energy is here. So some sort of idea you have, I feel. What else do we have here? Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. That thing I saw at the beginning about, look, you know, buying new clothes and new shoes, like getting ready for something. There's something very aesthetic here about, you know, maybe you're spending a lot of time on yourself, like Empress type of energy. So there's some information incoming. There's some information coming in, or maybe you're communicating with a Sagittarius. Knight of Swords. Something's going to happen really quickly. Like I said, I saw that like letter in the mail, something. So what's this information going to bring you? Queen of Pentacles. So you're getting some information that's going to help you feel more like material security. Perhaps you've been thinking about your own security for a while. Perhaps something happened. I just feel something happened in the past that was very difficult, and maybe this security is a long time coming. Maybe you get a promotion or a job. Amina, you need to talk to me a little bit while I'm reading for you. It helps the energy to come through. Okay, yeah, there's some really awesome excitement. 9/11 on the screen, if that means anything to you. Or that September 11th could be significant, or that could be a date coming up. Okay, so write that date down. Not that you have to, because can't really forget that date. That doesn't mean to say anything terrible is going to happen. It just means like it's a specific date. Okay. So there is some sort of time frame coming up where you're going to hear good news, especially in regards to material gain. Okay. So now we have the Knight of Cups energy. Someone coming in towards you, offering some sort of support. Could be love. I don't know if you're single or coupled, but there is something new. Now, it doesn't mean to say it's a romance, a partnership. It can be with another person, but it could be a friend. You could be collaborating with someone, and you're both on the same page here. They're coming towards you with the cup. You're, if you look at the hand, going also towards the other person with the cup of love. It can be, like I said, if you're looking for love, it can be that. But this is just like you're both ready to get together. A friendship, a work collaboration. You're both on the same page here with someone. Okay, what else do we have? And it's quite emotional, but in an exciting way, I do feel. So it could be material, could be a new job. You know, someone could be offering you a new job that you've applied for and you're coming together. This could be a person that you're wanting to get to know, and they feel the same way about you. So this is really, really nice energy. This is really nice. You've got the Six of Swords. Like the six is equality. It's like if you're talking about a relationship, whether it's a boss or friend or whatever, it's like you're both on the same page on a mental level. You could be trying to make some money in some sort of way, but it's definitely coming in. Whatever you want is searching you too, is seeking you too. Okay, I do feel that you're trying to think as positive as possible. Four of Swords, you're like in the reverse. Maybe you need to work a little bit more on getting out of your head or thinking about scenarios. That is only going to burden, make you a burden. Whatever you're communicating with yourself is burdening you in some way. So try and think positively, okay, about all things right now. What else do we have? The Lovers. So this is a choice. 6-6. You have a choice to make here in regards to someone offering you something. A collaboration. 11-11 on the screen. Spirit is helping to guide this in the right direction, but there may be some sort of challenge or block in some sort of way with the Lovers being here. Choice needs to be made, or both of you need to make a choice. I hope that's making sense. Work. I do feel this is about career. I feel it's like a collaboration of two people wanting the same thing. You're on the same mental wavelength, but there is some choices, challenges, and possible obstacles. But just keep working hard. This came out in the reverse though. Spirit's sort of like saying you can have some fun too. I'm seeing like Page of Wands energy. 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. So something is coming that is going to be more lucrative financially for you. I'm seeing the 10 as well. Yeah, you could be traveling as well. You could be needing to make some sort of choice about travel or choice about going in some sort of direction. The card of travel again. I do feel that you may be traveling in the month of August, even the end of July, over the next 2 months anyway, with this 2 of Wands being here. All right, September, August, September, maybe you'll be traveling. You really need to work on your mental, okay? August, September, again at the bottom of the deck. August, September, again here. So the 8 and the 9, the 8 and the 9, okay? But this is really strong energy. I feel that you're on the right. You're moving, you're making shakes and moves, and you're moving along nicely. Let's pull out some tea leaf oracle. You have lots of ideas here. Bring them to life. Another 6, okay? That's just my dog. He's having a shake. Shake it off. Shake it off. Hey, John. Oh, life is hard. You just had a big bowl of food and life is so difficult. Okay, you could be collaborating with a dark man, or you could be meeting a dark man. Dealings a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay? You also have a couple here. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So be careful with that. Watch out. Make sure that you're protecting your energy. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So maybe you have an issue coming up that, you know, you may be not seeing eye to eye with someone. And that's maybe that challenge we were looking at with the Lovers card. And then you have good fortune, Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, whatever decision you make in regards to a challenge that may come up with another person, you're going to win, all right? You're going to win in the end, all right? It may be to do with this dark man, or even this dark man may be helping or supporting you. Remember to keep looking after yourself, Amina, because we have bring a gentle touch, all right, to a situation or a person. 1111 on the screen as again, okay? Right, where's my cards? All right, let's go back to the free list. 1111 is still here. Some of these messages may be for you, whoever's on. Sadie and Jamie are next. So Sadie, post your question. Oh, I forgot to put my power bank. While I'm waiting for Sadie or Jamie, I'm just going to chuck my power bank on charge. We'll do one more reading, then I'll have a break. Okay, I put my power bank on. Let's have a look and see who's here. Sadie's not here. I still have amnesia. Oh my goodness. So what happened? You had an accident? Well, thank God you're okay, Jamie, like literally. So I don't think there's a reason. I just say no reason or no rhyme. Spirit saying sometimes they say like old-fashioned words to me. I don't think there's like any significant reason. Just maybe at the wrong place or the wrong time. Okay. Sorry, Sadie is done. Thank you, Elaine. So amnesia. The car pulled in front of us. And I boned them. Well, you know, I don't think maybe there's something about the other person. I don't know if this is going to court or there's some sort of insurance claim, but maybe it's just you were in the wrong place at the wrong time and that person had to learn something within their soul journey. I don't really think, so please don't ask like, what was it significant? I don't feel there's any significance. Like for you specifically, like why you had to have an accident. I don't think there's like, sometimes things just happen. Not everything has a reason or a rhyme, Spirit's saying, okay? Yes, suing. Yeah, I thought you would be suing. But the lesson is more for them, the other person. Does that make sense? than for you yourself. Ask your question. There's something with your neck here as well. You've got a really sore neck. Massage and physiotherapy will be very good for you. There's definitely a neck issue either with you or who you were in the car with. Okay. There's a neck issue. So that's going to go on for quite some time, unfortunately. I'm just going to say that issue with your neck, or, you know, your neck being pulled or some sort of whiplash or something like that, is going to go on for some time. It's not going to be a quick fix, okay? So keep doing the therapy that you need, and make sure Spirit's saying you add that to the medical bills, to the suing, okay? Yeah, look at that. You had to really think on your feet very quickly, okay? The eyes are really standing out to me here. Like, your eyes were like laser focused, and you were like really had to think very, very quickly, especially about getting out of your car. Maybe you got out of your car as quickly as you could do. Thank you, God, that you are safe and okay. All right. You've got a lot of loving support around you right now. Left flank is splint up. Is that a leg, is it? Okay. I crawled out of the truck. Oh my God. So when I get time, I'll send you an email, okay, Jamie? I know that you did put some, I think it was you that put some comments. That was someone else. All right, and maybe you just need some, like, be very careful what you're speaking out to the universe, all right? Or speaking, especially about the other person. So if you're saying that effing, blah, 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 just be careful of your energy. What's your words, Spirit saying here? Like, what you can put out, you can bring back to you. There is a lesson that this person had to learn. I think that you'll have a very supportive, my ribs, I did. Just be careful what you're speaking out, okay? Be graceful in this situation, especially towards the other person. I mean, you can still sue if you want to, that's fine. But there's no need to speak bad about them, or like, it's just look at the facts, Spirit saying, okay? No, revenge is not going to help you, okay? Revenge is not going to help you. There's a need to have some sort of empathy here. Yes, sue them. Yeah, get the money that you need, especially if you're missing out on work or medical bills. But don't think like out loud, like that effing C and all this sort of thing. I just feel that you've said it, like you've put it out there. It's not gonna, and revenge, it's not gonna help you. I was actually watching a thing about revenge, a movie. I think it was The Old Guard 2, and that was a lot about revenge, that movie. So be in the present. You have Spirit with you. You have 5, 10, 9, and 7. So you have Spirit really with you, helping you. Bird spirits are very significant here. And when the bird spirit come out in this deck, oh, they're all bird spirits. The nightingale, the peacock, the parrot, and the hummingbird. So Spirit has definitely protected you at that time. Spirit definitely was with you when this happened, and really helped you, especially to get away from the car. I think your main focus was getting away from your car. But there's a need here to, like I said, watch your words. Don't put out any evilness or curses towards this person. And that's, of course, where the word curse came from. When we curse people, like when we curse, when we swear, it's really putting out that to that person and to yourself and back to yourself, remember, okay? So be graceful. There's something about grace here, okay? What else do we have? Yeah. So there is some sort of taking the lead in your life at the moment, needing to relook. Maybe you need to relook at some sort of direction you're going in. You have the stag spirit, which is beautiful energy, and there's some sort of protector. Jermaine was definitely with you, okay? I just want to say, and he saw this all. Look at that, trust in divine detours. So maybe there is some sort of lesson you had to learn from this situation. Maybe it wasn't all just about the other person. Now I'm seeing Like Spirit's wanting you to take the lead of your life in something here and trust that this happened for a reason. The divine detour is happening for a reason. This reading could be for anyone online as well. You have 7-7 again. Like, I'm not surprised. Lots of sevens today. You also have 9. You have 9-9 and 7-7. So look at what that means. Have a lot of support around you. Jamie. I do feel, Jamie, that, like, okay, there was a message for Queen there before, all right? So I don't know if Queen's still there, but there's some Jermaine's wants to talk to you, I think, because he just came through here, and that's not for Jamie, it's for Queen. All right, Spirit wants you to get really serious, Jamie, about what it is you want to sort of like do next. There's going to be some sort of court thing in regards to this. It's not going to be around the corner. I just had to drop this card and had to go all the way over the other side to get this, okay? Stop posting stuff in the feed. And if some Spirit wants to come through, I know Jermaine wants to come through, but that's why they just came up in this reading. And they'll come up in the reading if you guys are like putting that energy out. I'm just trying to, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a battle. Maybe they're going to offer you something. They're going to say, all right, here's a payout. I'm going to offer you this money. There could be a masculine involved in this situation. You're like, should I take it or shouldn't I? 5 of Cups. Like, if I take it, I'm not going to be completely satisfied that I've been recompensed enough. It's like you're not seeing the good in anything right now, and I don't blame you. It's been very difficult. You're going to get lots of information coming through. There's a need to get more information about this and what is entitled to you, I'm just going to say. But I do feel there's like an offer coming in saying, okay, I'm going to offer you whatever, $1,000 to cover this, your car and everything. So there could be an offer coming in, but you feel it's not enough, all right? I really feel it's not enough, or you don't feel it's enough. But if you take this to court, it could take some time to get what you deserve, what you need, what you expect, okay? So what else do we have with this? I feel that you feel that something you really wanted to start, like a project or something, has been on hold now because of your accident. But Spirit's saying you can still learn something. So there's something online you can learn. Say if you can't work right now because of this, or you can't even go to find a job if you're not working because of this, Spirit's saying like you can still work. Don't feel that like something creative has been taken away from you. You can still go online. There's so many online things you can do, even if it's just research on something or doing a course or something like that. So Spirit's saying like to get out of that stagnant mode of I can't into I can. Like turn this around and say no matter what comes in front of me, like I can literally, I can still use this to my advantage. So there's some sort of divine detour there in regards to what you'll actually be doing at this point in time. I'm also like hearing like November, December time, okay? And then you have think on your feet. Spirit's really asking you to use your mind here for something, okay? All right, Jamie, that's your reading. I don't know if Queen's still on. Elaine, post your question. And it always seems to be you. But I'm going to have a break, Elaine. So just hold on. Think about what you want to ask. Make sure it's the right thing. And if everyone is online, just, you know, be patient. I don't know if Queen is still there. I think Jamie was making a list. Thank you, Jamie. Originally, I've got to go find the list now. Okay, so we have Elaine is next, then Shrian, if they're still there, Carrie, Queen was making a list, but she's had to go somewhere. think I've got enough people on the list to work with anyway. Magic, okay, Cherry, Ashley, Rocky, Nandini, Sarah, Carrie. Elaine is next. Elaine. Oh my God, I've got a giant bee or something in here. I can hear it. It's super loud. Where's that gone? Oh God, like I need that in the house. Shrikar, just hold on. General now till August. I've got the list so far. I know I have another few people that jumped on when I was reading for you, like Anshita and Maya and Peach Peach. We'll add all these people. And we had another one, I'm pretty sure, Mia and Maya, different people. Okay. Elaine is next. I'm going to have a break first. Don't go away, guys. I won't be long. Okay, thank you so much for those who waited. Maybe some more people will jump on. Tea leaf and the blue cards. What, these blue cards, or the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, or this blue cards? These ones, which blue cards? This is the animal one. This one is the soul coaching deck, and this one is the sacred traveler. We have the psychic tarot, and we have wisdom. We have tea leaf as well. Okay, which is yes? Which is yes? You want the Rider-Waite? Is that the blue ones you mean, or do you mean these ones? Animal, soul cards, these ones. Okay, the blue and the yellow ones. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's here for you, for a general, for Elaine. Mia, just hold on, you're far down the list, so just need to be patient, or you can donate. $5 in the description is the PayPal. Let's have a look for Elaine. Please don't post questions in the feed. And this reading may also be for you. So that's your main energy. You're just going with the flow at the moment. With the birds, we've got a lot of bird spirits today. The birds in this card. So emotions with the water, there's earth here and there's air. There's no fire in this card, okay? Although we have these fiery sort of trees here, okay? So yeah, there's all the elements in here, okay? So maybe you're feeling like, quite like, just going with the present moment at the moment, like trying to just like get by from one day to the next type of energy, while you're sitting in all your elements. And you have spirit, you have specific guides, you have a team of angels. Angels are around us all, guys, all right? You're just feeling the energy right now. You're going with the energy. You know there's a new beginning coming up for you, Elaine. You just know it, okay? You know there's something right around the corner, but you're being very patient. You're having a lot of trust. You're paying attention to all your senses and the elements and the energy around you. You're just very intuitive. You're feeling it. You're feeling, and you're really going like the choices, if you have any choices or decisions to make, you are just going with it right now. You have a lot of spiritual help. You have the number 7 right here, okay? And this is the Chariot energy. So Spirit is really trying to help you move forward into a new beginning, all right? And then you have strength energy here with the Sun, the Leo energy, this Leo new moon. Something could be going on this week with the new moon. You're just going with the flow. You're having trust in yourself. You're having trust that Spirit will bring divine timing into you when it's meant to be. Okay? And this, I think we got this yesterday, the card of beauty. So there's a new doorway, a beautiful new doorway opening up for you. And it's going to bring you a lot of balance. Okay, so this is going into August, and the first card you have here is the August energy. So new beginning coming in August. Even at the end of July here, where a new doorway is opening up to something really nice, really joyous, really beautiful. Happy energy here, Elaine, which is really nice. Okay, we have the Silence, which is the card of the Grace card in the Animal Spirit deck. And we've got the Swan here. It was in the reverse. The Spirit's saying, like, talk to them. Talk to your guides. Ask what this energy is that you're feeling. Ask how it's going to propel you forward with the Chariot being here. And don't like sit in silence. In August, it's definitely a time to get out and mingle, to, you know, voice your opinions, voice your heart, say what you need to say in a graceful manner, but the silence is in reverse. So there's some sort of transformation with all the butterflies on this card as well. You can't see them, they're white. Maybe you can see them. I'll just see if you can see butterflies. There's one there. But there's something about being open to others. So this could be for someone else online as well. Be open. Like if you like someone, tell them. If you want to go for a job, just go for it, okay? If you're feeling the energy, then do it, all right? Because there's a doorway opening up here. I feel that now and again you have lost some sort of faith, but you need to believe more in yourself. This came up in the reverse. Believe in that sort of like silver lining energy, okay? Again, the card of 8. So we have 888 in your reading. So have a look at what that means. 888, okay? Perhaps you're thinking like, I'm not sure, maybe you're wanting to go on a trip, or you're wanting to go somewhere, like literally geographically, and you're not sure whether you should do it. I feel that this new beginning has got something to do with you having to get out of your comfort zone, even move somewhere or travel to somewhere. You're going through some healing this year, okay? The success coming your way. What do we have on the split? Focus. Focus your energy. So the energy which you're feeling quite a lot, and we've got a lot of like dark, not dark cards, like midnight or dusk energy here. The morning or the evenings may be significant for you to get downloads. The Spirit's asking you to really focus your attention on astrology right now, on the night sky, on what's going on in the cosmos, and what's going on with the new moon. And the full moon coming up at the beginning of August could be significant. The 8th of August, 8-8 portal, is all about manifestation. So, you know, Spirit's asking you to like really focus right now. Believe in miracles, I want to say. Believe in miracles. Let's bring some tea leaf oracle. The next person we have is Shrian. So if Shrian is there, get ready with your question. Shrian, and then Rocky. Oh, Shrian, Carrie, Rocky. That's my list. Okay. Kite. Again, this is about flight, okay? Flight, travel. You also have like that chariot, which is also movement. You have the voyage, which is movement. There's movement coming into a new opportunity, okay? And this says vacation on it. Like I said, maybe you're needing to go somewhere, okay? Temporary problems. So maybe there is going to be some challenges, especially in your dreams, all right? We've got that night energy again, that dusk or dawn. So look at, like, pay attention to your dreams. Okay, what else do we have? A lot of people really like these tea leaf oracles. I think they're just unconventional to the normal tarot or oracles, right? So anyway, a sincere wish will be granted if you focus, Spirit's saying, okay? The number 22. So what is it that you're wishing and dreaming for? Needle and thread. Now sometimes it's hard to get that thread through that needle, like, or a needle in the haystack, but you've got some sort of energy here with the energy card is really sticking out to me, that you're going to be able to overcome some sort of challenge here. You're going to be able to get some sort of wish. I think it's got a lot to do with traveling somewhere. Don't be tempted to lower your standards, all right, with a person or a job. Make sure that you stick to your like 7 of Wands energy, sort of like this fighting back or standing your ground on something. You will get what you want. What else do we have? Now they're saying, no, try the other deck, because I've got 2 little decks. I had to split them. They're too hard to shuffle when they're all together. All right, let's have a look. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Things will not always be this way. Okay, so however you're feeling right now, a change is coming. Things will not be this way. The caterpillar, as you know, is all about transformation, change, changing from like what you were to the butterflies again, okay? So there's butterflies. You may be seeing butterflies in your dreams or in your waking life, okay? Change is coming, okay? And what is this change? There's this mental battle here, worrying that someone is against you, all right? No one is against you, Elaine. Spirit is helping you. You need to believe in yourself. You need to focus more on belief in yourself. So this new beginning is coming in. And things will not always be this way. A change is coming. 1 or 2. Oh, and 2 came out. Okay. 1 or 2 more cards. Oh, 3 came out. Okay, well, let's see. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem, but maybe it's not that you wanted that, or you're getting a divine detour. So there's a divine detour coming up. Something that you thought you wanted is not being given to you, and it's because it's not meant to be for you, okay? You're successfully overcoming a problem. Now, this is interesting because this is the bridge, and this is the broken bridge card, all right? So something you thought you wanted is not meant for you, so you're not going to get it, but you will successfully overcome an issue, and you will build a new bridge that you're going to be able to cross, okay? Protection from a powerful friend, and I do believe as well, angels as well. So there's some sort of protection. I do feel it's spiritual. I feel like you're getting a lot of protection from someone in spirit here. that was your reading. Let's go to the next person. Shrian was next, and then Carrie. So whoever is here, and this could be for all, you know, lots of different people online, these readings, just not for the person I'm reading for. So pay attention, okay? I love these candles, aren't they beautiful? Shrian has Riddy involved romantic or physical. I consider our connection is precious and divinely guided. Is there someone in her life? Okay, let's just use the tarot for this question. Let's look at your past energy with this person. Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So 7, like I said, lots of sevens today. Your main energy in regards to this person right now. The Moon, yeah, of course, you're wanting answers. You're wanting to see what's hidden, okay? The Moon is about things that are hidden. It's about your worst fears. And I feel that you're telling yourself a lot of things in your mind because there's been a lot of emotional confusion. Is this person my soulmate? Is this person part of my contract? Is this a lesson? What is this? So you've really been thinking about, like, who is this person to me? Like, why are they in my life? What is Spirit trying to tell me in regards to them? But your current energy is like the unknown. So let's have a look at what's going on in their life and if they're with someone else or romantically involved. Four of Wands. Four of Pentacles. There's something about their home. Knight of Cups. Is there anyone else here in her life? They could be really, are they studying? Are they at university or college? Are they studying? I do feel they live at home with their family. And I do feel that they feel very safe and secure where they are. And they're quite happy, like, they have a very, I want to say controlled life, or they have a very, like, regimented life. Like they could be a Virgo. We've got Aries energy as well here. But this is like, they've got a lot of support around them. They could be learning a new job or learning something, or college, like I said, okay? All right. I don't see anyone else in their life. I think people want to be with them, but I don't think they're interested because they're focusing on their study or their job or their, like, or you know, possibly even you. Devil in the reverse. So the answer is no. Okay, they're not attached to anyone here in the current energy. I think they've been a bit emotionally confused about what they feel, possibly about you. I think they do enjoy, like, going out and enjoying themselves with their friends, but I don't see another person here, especially like with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Now this shows me that other people may be interested, but they've got their back to other people. They're just like focusing on their material, their resources, their study, their job, their money, okay? Money could be significant to this person, or their family could be like, everything revolves around material, okay? Justice in the upright, they are doing like the right thing, if you want to say it, by you. So they're very truthful and you need to believe what they say. I think they do go out and enjoy themselves now and again, okay? But I don't see another person. No, I don't see another person. So what's going to happen with you two in the future? What's going to happen with you two? Will you connect? Will you meet up? What is going on? So things are definitely changing here. The Devil is in the reverse, which is good. Things are changing. You're communicating more. You're getting to know each other. You're curious about each other. You could be connecting online quite a lot. You've got the Lovers. The Nine of Wands. So you are very guarded about this connection, possibly because you're worried about a masculine in the past with this person, Gemini energy, or you're the Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Strong Gemini and Libra in your reading here. Also Aquarius, actually, Page of Swords. So lots of, yeah. So what's going to happen? There is like a really strong wish being granted to you, I want to say. Like you will meet this person. I feel it's not going to be like very soon. But I think this is going to grow into something. There's love, there's care, there's affection. All right. You will be meeting them, but it may not be like I said, tomorrow, the next month, or even like by the end of the year. It could be even like January, February energy. There is like a meeting or a planning to meet, but it's not going to be like tomorrow. All right, 7-11 on the screen. That could be significant. That was your reading. Don't be afraid. Don't go through this pathway of fear in your mind, because nothing is going on, so you don't have to worry. Okay, if anyone wants longer readings on these, I am open still for my 50% reads till the end of July. Okay, I had quite a few private readings. Till the end of July is when my half price readings will cut off, and I won't do any of those, but I will be open to reading still. But yeah, before the end of July. So how long have we got? About 6 more days left till the end of July, 6 or 7. So take advantage of that reading, okay, if you want to send me an email. Right, let's have a look. Elaine donated, thank you. Please hold on, Carrie Ann, you will be after Elaine. Post your question, Elaine. Let's have a look and see. Oh, I've got such a bad back. It's normal for me, don't worry. It's just normal, and it's so annoying. 9-11 on the screen. We've had that a lot today, okay? All right, Elaine. Career reading. Remember, you got that success card before, so let's see what's here for you. Career for Elaine. Too many cards. Spirit's saying because you're using the wrong cards. As much as you may like those, Elaine, Spirit wants me to use these ones, okay? Thank you, Shrian. And if you want a private reading, Shrian, email me. $20 for 30 minutes. I can get through a lot of information then. If you guys want to jump on that, let's have a look. Elaine. Choice, new contract, new life, very nice. Another 3, so you have 3, 3. Everything is surrounded here by a choice. You really need to, this has got a lot to do with your energy, like what's in your environment, where you're living, cleaning up your room, like literally cleaning up here, I do feel. Because, and obviously the need to trust and believe in yourself more in regards to career or the decisions and choices you make within a career path. But there's something here about cleaning up, literally cleaning up. I was actually thinking about that today. I'm going to move all this stuff off the table. Tomorrow it's going to look similar, but I'm just like cleaning up any clutter, any mess. So it looks cluttered, even though it's not clutter, but there's something about cleaning up your energy here. All right, career. So you have the 6 of Pentacles. Things are moving a little bit slowly for you, okay? And the Spirit's saying, like, look at the other readings we just did, because it's got a lot to do with your career. What we just did, right? That general that I did for you. One more card here and the bottom of the deck, please, Spirit. Get focused. 10 of Wands. Something is a burden, but you need to keep fighting towards it. There is a choice to make in regards to money. You're going to have to walk away from something towards something else. I'm also getting like to avoid other people's like you know, opinions and stuff. You just need to do, maybe the other people are this burden card. Maybe you're just, you know, got to a point as well where you like, you've been trying so hard and doing so much. And Spirit's saying there is a new life coming in. You're able to put down some sort of timeline, a past timeline here. But there's like a fighting for your rights here, like a fighting for what you really want to do. Because I feel sometimes you feel like you just need to go work at like McDonald's or something just to get some money coming in. And perhaps you do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's something here about time. Like you feel like you're wasting some sort of time here, or time's going away from you. The Empress. Please, like, continue. The Empress is very intuitive, okay? She knows what she wants. She's grounded. She's sitting in her sacral chakra energy here, or she's sitting against it, right? So she knows what she wants. She's got pomegranates, which are abundance, which mean abundance, right, all over her robe. She's highly intuitive, that feminine intuition here, which is on the yin card, which is yin and yang, your intuitive energy, okay? So you really know what you want. And Spirit's saying, yes, it may take a while to come in before that all balances out, but remain focused on it. Don't listen to other people. Anything that's burdensome, you know, clean it up, let it go. This could be your environment. Like I said, it could be literal. Why is this yin energy, like High Priestess energy here? Why is this here? The Chariot. This Chariot's coming out a lot. 7. Okay. Spirit is trying to lead you. Like I said in your previous reading, pay attention to your dreams. There is success. There is a new life. There is beauty coming in for you. And then you have this new life here. So you really need to get clear on what it is you want. And if you know, there's a lot of opportunity. Look at this. Getting emotionally balanced. This came out in the reverse. You know, you're not patient right now. We hate the word patience. Like this and this and this and has to align before this can happen, or this person has to align before you can move forward. It's that type of energy, and you're sick of waiting for this new opportunity that I keep telling you about. All right, the Devil in the reverse, the clean it up energy. There's something in your environment you need to remove. Actually, I had got a reading with someone. I got a personal reading with someone, but it wasn't a long reading. It was just like a 5-minute thing. They told me that somebody's given me a present or a gift and I need to get rid of it. So there's something here about using your energy, using your intuition, about like going through your stuff and saying, do I need this? Especially any old stuff or like secondhand stuff, to get rid of all that sort of stuff, because it carries other people's energy. And it's going to help you make decisions better if you literally clear out particular things in your environment. If you've had something forever and like you've never used it, get rid of it, okay? All right, why is the new life here for the career? Justice in the upright, really nice. This is coming out a lot. Clarity, justice, good karma, strength with your career, contracts. Okay, a new beginning, starting, learning something you haven't done before, doing something you haven't done before. This is a card of like college, university, learning, online learning. Okay, it's all what you're telling yourself. I can't, I shouldn't, it's no good for me. All those sorts of things are not going to be, they're going to be detrimental for you. Spirit's asking you to learn something new, something you're passionate about, something you're interested in. There is like a new doorway, and that's going to then open another doorway and another doorway, and you're going to end up being in some sort of career that, you know, maybe you don't feel that you could be in right now. Maybe you feel it's going off the beaten path, I'm hearing. Like maybe it's got nothing to do with art or whatever, but maybe it's something completely different that you're going to love to do. So Spirit's asking you to be really open here to new experiences. There could be also a mentor around you, Emperor type of energy. Okay, that can really support you and help you. Like, I'm going to pull out some tea leaf now. Spirit's just said put those down for a second. Career, fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. Okay, oh, and a fair man. How interesting. Fair woman and fair man. Maybe there's two people that are very fair as well, like we have that justice energy. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. So there's a man and a woman. They could be like business partners. They could be employing you. We're talking about career here. You could be interviewing with them. You could be meeting these two people that own a business. They could be part of your college group or part of your, I think it's very like There could be a misunderstanding as well between these two person, if that makes sense. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, muddled, unclear thinking. I think this is you right now with the Eight of Swords. Okay, you're just not sure what to do, which way to move forward. So who are these two people? Are they supporting? Okay, you are highly thought of by these two people. So if you go for an interview, they're going to really think highly of you. You'll probably get this job. Okay, time to get out of a situation. Yeah, you need to leave something you think, like there's like a path that you thought you wanted to do, and you were moving along, and then you're like, I actually don't want this. This is not giving me any satisfaction. So now you're going to apply for a different work, or a different, even completely different career path possibly. So it's time to sort of leave something here. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So really needing to, like, this is action. Spirit just said action, actioning a new plan, learning something new, getting outside your comfort zone. An elephant also never forgets, okay? So you'll never forget the things you've learned, but I feel that you're applying it to something new. That's it, I think, for that. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, Spirit. Triumph over troubles and obstacles, the eagle spirit. Very, very nice. Okay. I don't think there's any issues in the near future. Like, we can make issues in our own head, can't we? So a light-hearted and carefree time. It's time to be light-hearted. It's time to be carefree. It's time to think more positively. Okay, you've got great happiness at the bottom of the deck. Something to possibly to do with music that you're interested in, or that you're going to do as well. Okay, so there's music is coming up there with the harp spirit. Okay. Shrika, let's have a look at your question. I've got to stretch my back out today. My goodness, I might have to do some light yoga. Okay. Marissa, post your question. And Carrie Ann, just hold on. Okay. We've got a donation, Marissa. Okay. Marissa, if there's any particular cards you want me to use, just let me know, like the red deck, the purple decks, the yellow and blue, the animal deck is here. We've got Tea Leaf Oracle, which I know everyone loves. So thank you, Elaine. I hope it does. Try something new. Try learning something new. We can all benefit from learning new things anyway, okay? All of us. Pick up a book you didn't want to read or you didn't think you'd be interested in. I'm getting like fiction with you, so a lot of fiction books, which is like real books, like history books and things like that. Oh, sorry, no, it's the opposite, isn't it? I hate that. Why don't they just call it not fiction? So any novels or something, just also that helps you to get your mind out of things, right? Love reading. Are you with someone currently? Marissa, are you involved? Do you have a crush? Are you single? Just let me know that, what's going on. If you want me to pull any cards out from any of the decks, let me know which deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. Okay, so you've got some sort of like, I think there's a worry that you'll never find anyone, mature enough. You're praying a lot. You're like, maybe you're interested in someone, or that you're like, or how am I going to find love? And you're really worried about this, okay? There may be someone that you are or have been in contact with, and you're like, they're not the right person for me, okay? Recent past for Marissa. So if any of this is making sense, let me know. Been really focused on your home, your home life, your children, whatever, okay? Your nieces, your nephews, your family, your finances, your security, your work, okay? But as regards to love, there's like a battle within. You're like, it's like you don't seem to ever feel that you can meet the right person, but Spirit's saying like, it's time. It's time. You may even feel energetically like it's time, or you may feel like a pull, like somebody is coming in towards you. You just don't know, or you haven't met them yet. I'm just getting that song from Michael Bublé. I just haven't met you yet. So you may like him. You may like his music. Let's have a look at the present energy. King of Pentacles. Now, he came up before on the split in the reverse, and he has also come up on the reverse. Maybe there's someone in your environment that is interested and is just like not your type, or there could be a masculine in your energy, like a friend even, or a family member that's not being very supportive at this time. I feel that there's like no support from them. Okay, Marissa. Or you don't seem to ever meet like a stable person. Either, you know, they're very non-committal, or they're not interested in, like, people are changing their ideas about marriage and relationships. I know, like, from when I was younger and dating, it's a very different scene, right? I don't know how people meet people nowadays, okay? Because I'm not a social media person. Okay, you've got Three of Cups. This could mean, like, Spirit saying just go out, enjoy, have fun. Meet someone outside the internet dating world, okay? You don't need to go there. Perhaps you have gone there in the past. Like, get curious, get talking, go on singles nights, like literal nights, or like there's something here about like doing meetup groups. You just don't feel like you're meeting the right person. They're not coming in. You feel someone's coming in, but people that are being presented to you right now are just like not where they need to be on a financial level, or they're not like secure, they're not committable, you know, they don't want to commit to you or anyone. So, Six of Cups, so you have fives. You have fives, so there's change coming. You've got the Six of Cups. Oh, Marissa. So if you feel new love's coming in, you're 100% correct. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Sun for your future. August is very much so highlighted here. So Spirit's really asks you to get out more, go to singles clubs, groups, meetings, like out of the internet. Don't go on the internet, okay? There's something about like avoiding the normal dating, right? Needing to like and we should all do this, right? We should like really like get out of that scene, because it's not like conducive with your energy. But you're going to meet someone here. It's a new soul contract with someone, okay? The Sun, the Ace of Cups, this is a new person being offered, being presented to you. Okay, so who is this person? Can you show me, Spirit? Who are they? Wow, 10 of Cups. Someone that's going to make you very happy. Family is very important to them. They could already have children. They may not, so don't just look for someone who's already got a family, you know, a children or something. There's like something here like they would be a very good provider. They're very good with their own family. They're very family orientated. And there they are, King of Cups. Now, they don't have to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is my King of Love in the tarot. Wow. Now we have a King of Wands, right? Sag, Aries, Leo energy. This is someone has a lot of love and passion to give, okay? Chariot, Spirit is trying to lead you towards this person. That's the pull that you can feel. That's the magnetic change that's coming about within you, within your energy. You feel this person coming in. It's almost like Spirit's preparing you to be in love before you've even met them, okay? Stop telling yourself this is not going to happen, because it is, and it's nearly time for it to happen. You know what sort of person you want, and you're ready to move forward with them, and they're ready to move forward with you. Very twin flame energy, okay? Very soulmate energy. Know that you have everything you know, that anyone would want to be in a relationship with you. You need to tell yourself that in your own mind, because I think there's some self-doubt energy there, okay? This could lead to marriage. You also have the Taurus, Libra energy, the Empress. Now, build up your own self-worth here. Marissa, let's bring out some tea leaf cards. See if anything comes out here. Don't think that everyone's out to get you. There may be some discord amongst family or friends, or has been, but like that's going to dissipate. That's going to all turn out okay. All right. So we've got a journey, either physical or mental. So things are changing. You're moving forward. Chariot, right? The chariot, the carriage, same energy. Spirit's trying to pull you out of any I'm not good enough, or like everyone's against me type of energy, especially with the mice in the reverse. All right. What else do we have? Do something risky, taking a chance. Taking a chance on someone. We are talking about love here. Spirit's wanting you to take a chance. Of course, stay safe. A sincere wish will be granted. You have the Ace of Cups, very Ace of Cups energy. You've got vacation as well. So maybe you'll meet someone on your travels, if you're going anywhere especially. New home, new attitude. Now this can be a new person as well. Don't be tempted to lower your standards just because you need to be built up a little bit now, okay? Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So I do feel that you just need to work a bit more on your self-worth and like believing that you can, that you deserve a beautiful new love in your life, okay? Or you have a child, okay? All right. Carrie is next. Carrie, repost your question, dear, because I can't see it anymore. It's gone somewhere in the ether, in the feed somewhere. Okay, let's have a look at Carrie Ann's question. Hi Trudy, when will Nixon and I see each other and speak again? Thank you, Marissa. Or will we reconcile? Does he miss me, or is he already intimately involved with someone? Okay, let's have a look at you two and your energy in the past. Did this person move away from you where you were and communication stopped? So there was some sort of like hopes or wishes dashed in regards to this person. Like they possibly moved town, moved country, moved away. There's like a stop of communication here. Okay, Carrie and recent past or past energy in relation to Nixon, like Four of Wands energy, Ace of Pentacles energy. So this person could have all been up in your head in the past. Ace of Cups, King of Wands. So they could be a Sag, Aries or Leo, okay? And things were really good. The things were really good when you were with him, okay? You often reminisce. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the Six of Cups. You really loved this person. You thought they were your twin flame, and you know what? They still may be, okay? And then you've got this, like, you saw the opportunity with him. There's a lot of love. You could have even been talking about purchasing a house together, or like your future together. All right. So you were very passionate, King of Wands, about this person. Present energy. Show me what this person's going on. Like if you reach out to them, or could they come back in? Six of Wands. So success and material success gain is important to this person, okay? Justice in the reverse. Who did what to who? I feel that there was like some unjust treatment, or you felt that he was like unfair to you, or you were unfair to him, however it fits for your story. There's no current like emotional connection between you guys. Even though you're feeling it, I feel that he's very closed off. There's definitely no communication. So something went wrong with the Justice being in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. So like your hopes were dashed. Like I said before, your dreams, your hopes were dashed because you thought that this was going to go somewhere, okay? And it was very emotional and very difficult for you to accept. But the Six of Wands is here. I feel this is his energy. I think he's just like wants to be the best at everything he does, wants material things, okay? There's very strong material energy, Carrie Ann, okay? And there is like a real sadness. This is your energy, I feel, that you feel that like he's been very unfair, like completely cut you off, not talking. All these cards are in reverse. So it's like you want, okay, There is a moving forward. To be honest, I don't see, you're not using your intuition right now. I don't feel like Spirit is trying to show you something. I feel to move on, to move forward on a mental level away from this person. I don't see or feel that this person will be in contact. Dead, done and over with energy. So this is like no contact, not right now and not in the future, okay? And it's time that you got this clarity and understand that you need to move forward, okay? You've got 3 aces. There is like this 10 of cups for you. I don't feel it's with this person. There is a masculine air sign possibly here. There's another person coming in that you're going to have a new beginning with. You have all 4 aces in your reading, all right? There's a new person coming in that's, and I'm not saying when it's going to happen, although we do have some October energy here. This is someone who's passionate about you. There is a battle within yourself though, because it's not the person that you want. But Spirit's saying to give someone else a chance because there's new beginnings ready for you, new passion for you, new love, a family life, possibly like, you know, someone that's really family orientated, someone that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You can't see it yet, but it is available to come in for you, okay? So I don't see any communication coming from them, okay? No, you're not interested in a new person right now, but, you know, that was future energy. Carry on. Right, Rocky or Nandini? Rocky, Nandini. Rocky, Nandini. If you want more information, guys, you'll have to book me for a private reading. I am doing half price reads for the month of July. So, you know, there's only a week left of that. So if you want to jump on that, jump on it and email me. Rocky is next, or Nandini, who is here. We've got 7 people online. Rocky and Nandini. Rocky, Nandini and Sarah. Rocky, Nandini or Sarah. This Judgment card keeps coming out a lot. It's definitely time for something to change. Spirit's like saying the new beginnings are coming in. And like, I know we say this all the time, but perhaps people have started new jobs and met new people. In August, like August is going to be a big turning point, August, September, for new relationships, I feel, for a lot of people, okay? Rocky next, or Sarah, or Sarah. We've got Nandini as well on the list. We've got Ashley on the list. Who's here, please, guys? A lot of people have dropped off. Who's here, please? Because if I don't get any people talking, I will just finish my feed, okay? I will just end the live. No problem. We've been on here 2 hours anyway. So who's here? I'm just pulling cards, keeping the energy flowing. Okay, we're not going to get anyone else. I've got 6 people online, no one's talking. So we'll just finish the live then. I've been on here 2 hours. Magic, post your question. Mia's here, Cherry's here. Okay. Magic, I was the last one on the list. Just post your question, Magic, then we'll do Mia and Cherry. Magic. Magic, Magic, Magic. Hi, Unity Love. Magic and Mia. All right, Magic, Cherry and Mia are next, okay? So Magic, then Cherry, then Mia. My question is, I'm currently in a relationship. Is it my best interest to walk away? Spirit would never tell you to walk away. Spirit's just going to give you focus and advice, but not what to do, okay? Only you can make that choice or decision. Please read my disclaimer. Okay, think about it. Okay. You're very worried about this connection because you just feel that it's not the right path for you, or this person is not the right path. This person is not in your path. There's not enough emotion. There's not enough romance. There's not enough opening of the heart here. We have Cancer, Pisces energy, Virgo energy. You feel this person's possibly not fair in some sort of way, possibly in an emotional way, possibly they don't reciprocate how you know, they're not telling you how they feel, or they're not very open in who am I doing this for? Magic. They're not very open in a emotional sense. So you're very guarded. You're like, like maybe you've done a lot for this person and you're always waiting for them, or like there's been arguments, like you've been through a battle, like you're battle wearied here with this. Okay, Three of Cups, perhaps they go out with friends and leave you at home. Perhaps they, you know, associate with other people or put the energy into others, and you, not necessarily you. So there's like a transfer of energy I'm hearing, okay? So we've got double Virgo, Cancer. You're needing to make a decision. It's very obvious, okay? Sarah, I'll get to you shortly. Don't go away, but you are on the list later, okay? Yeah, you feel like he makes you feel in your mind like he's deceiving you or cheating or doing something or not telling you everything. I feel that this Three of Cups is like you're worried he's possibly seeing someone else, or he's just having fun with other people, but not necessarily you. But you're always there, like you're always there waiting for him to come in, waiting for him to come home, waiting for him to ask you out, you know, to do something, or like you're always ready and waiting, but like he's not very open emotionally, and he spends more time with friends or going out, or you're worried that he's cheating. Okay, so like you're like over this. You're thinking about having a new path. You're thinking about moving forward. I'm just going to say he would be very surprised if you left. But then again, that may be Spirit saying, you know, we'll have a look at some advice through oracles. Yeah, you feel that he's not your soulmate. You feel that you're being pushed out of the relationship because there's someone else that's better for you. Like there's a soulmate here that's better for you. You have a choice to make. It's only yours and yours alone, okay? So what would be your life be like if you did leave? Hermit in the reverse, okay? He's definitely super disconnected. Virgo energy. You feel that you would do the right thing by yourself if you did leave this relationship or take a break from it to start some sort of new beginning. I don't feel that there's anyone in your like immediate environment that you're going, I want to leave and I'd like to be with them. It's not that type of energy, but it's like that last wand. It's like the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands make a Ten of Wands. Something is the burden, and maybe putting it down will bring a new beginning, okay? Yeah, so you're thinking of walking away. Could happen around a full moon or a new moon. Magician, you know, like Spirit said, the choice is yours. You can create anything you want. So use your intuition, get back in touch with your spiritual prowess. And there's the Ten of Wands, okay? Putting a burden down, doing the right thing by yourself, whatever that means to you, whether it's staying and working on it, or walking away, all right? So Virgo energy, King of Pentacles, Taurus or Capricorn in the reverse. What would this person feel like? This is clarity for you. This reading is clarity for you, okay, of what to do to make your choice. You've got a lot of love within you, okay, but if he's not like taking it or not being reciprocal with it, then it would be over, okay, and that's your choice. What else do we have? What would the new beginning bring to you? So you need to have a conversation, that's for sure. You need to say what you want to say. It may be in Mercury retrograde that we're in right now before the 11th of August that this conversation is had. It would bring a lot more happiness. You'd have freedom. You'd have like growth. Spirit would reward you. Right? There's too much being left out of the cold here. There's too much negativity on a mental level with yourself right now. But having a conversation would bring you a lot of clarity with him to say, you know, you are not on the same page as me. You're not on the mental page. You're not emotionally open, and it's cruel in some sort of way, okay? and I'm going to look after myself. Your mother could be significant as well with help in this decision, but you're really like looking after yourself. Yes, it may bring some sort of argument or fight, okay, but you know, there's a detachment from some sort of devil energy. If they're not committing, yes, it's going to cause you pain. Yes, it's going to cause you tears to end this. Yes, it's going to cause emotional confusion, but it's also going to help you get out of your comfort zone to look for new love. I mean, not straight away, but in the future. That was your reading. Mia, M-I-A, Mia, post your question. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so now. I won't be on for too much longer if you're later on the, like if you're down the list, but I don't have many people on now. Will my son Sebastian and I ever be close for good? Let's look at past energy with you and Sebastian. Past energy. I'm getting a name as well, but I don't think it's for you. Okay, Mia, I don't think it's for you. I think it's for someone else online. Someone that's passed. I have spirit wanting to come in. Their name could begin with S, like Sean or Scott or Shane or something like that, okay? So if you know anyone, it could be a father figure. I'm feeling like father vibes. Will my son Sebastian and I ever be close again? Okay, so definitely he walked away here. He walked away on an emotional level. He closed off emotionally. He could be a Pisces. There's so much more beneath the surface to Sebastian, okay? Stagnant energy, not just Knight of Pentacles in the upright. This is in reverse, like no movement whatsoever in the past with your son, okay? I'm getting 25, 28. So he could be 25 or 28 or between 25 and 28. Okay, could be 32. I'm getting the number 32. Mia. So let me know how old he is. There's something about his age. There's something about mental depression in his past as well. Maybe he had a bout of depression, or he's still going through some difficulty in regards to his mental health. He's 16. Whoa. Okay. Well, it's got... So maybe when he's 23, between 23 and 28, there's going to be a change. Let's have a look at present. I do feel that he loves you. I feel inside he loves you, but he needs some sort of help, possibly on a mental level, but there is love there. You love him, he loves you. So please don't think 16 is a very difficult age, Mia, okay? I feel that he's possibly moved in with a masculine energy. He's moved out and in with a masculine, or in with a family member, or in with his father. But there's something about he's left the family home, okay? He's left the home that he was possibly like spent some time with you. He's still growing, Mia. Right? He's still learning. He's still learning a lot about himself, about the world, about other people, and his relationship to them. He is turning his back on you. He's looking at like what he can't see. He's trying to find his purpose, his reason. It has nothing to do with you. I do feel that, like another page, there he is again. There's so many elements that he's trying to find out about himself. All right? That is not necessarily, at 16, the kids, they don't care about what their mother and father feel. Their complete focus on their whole world is them. That's it. Not how it's affecting anyone else, not how what they're doing is affecting anyone. They're just, you know, he's trying to find himself. He's trying to find himself on an emotional level, a material level, what he wants to do when he grows up type of energy, okay? Does he want to travel? You know, he's maybe passionate about a girl or a boy or whatever, okay? He'll learn, but I think it's going to be between 23 and 28 that that burden is going to be taken off you, and that he'll come back in with an apology or open up emotionally. It's going to be a while. I'm going to say 10 more years, and that's a long time. Yeah, I know. But he needs to find himself, and the most loving thing you can give him, because this is patience, is to give him that time to find out who he is, because he doesn't know who he is right now, and he wants to explore that. Right? I think you know on an intuitive level that he's still a child, okay? And you'll always be there waiting, right? Queen of Pentacles. You'll always be there waiting. There's a battle in your mind. Please don't think that it's your fault or there's anything you've done. And even if this ex like tries to coercive into being against you, he'll make his own mind, right, in the future. And there'll be more equality, like you'll be able to discuss things and talk and get back on an even sort of keel or playing field in the future, all right? 26 is very significant. So I know, like I said, it's 10 years away, but I do feel when he's about that age, he'll come in. He is connected here to this devil energy. I don't feel that that's your ex, okay? I do feel like he's got possibly had a difficult upbringing, and please don't blame yourself for that. Things are what they are, okay? There is a need for both of you to really work on yourselves, but you can't do it together, okay? You can't do it together. I don't care if my daughter's watching or not, but my daughter left me when she was 15, 16. And yeah, there was probably a few, some stuff that went on between us that, wasn't brilliant. And I'm not going to bag her at all. And it's all part of her growing up. And we've all had to grow up, 15, 16, 17, etc. I'm just happy that she's happy doing what she's doing right now. It doesn't necessarily... yes, and I went through this. Trust me, I went through this for many years. And I had to disconnect because I needed to look at my own shadow as well. And you beat yourself up as well for years and years and years. Like, you beat yourself up thinking that, what did I do? How can I make it better now? And I'm just like, no, like, just let her come around when she's good and ready, just like you need to do with your son, okay? And there is going to be the opportunity, look at that, all right? For a new doorway opening. Just because it's Pentacles doesn't mean have anything to do with money. Okay. Yeah, and there's the start. So this is what you wish, but it could take up to 8 to 10 years, all right? And I know that seems a long way away. She'll be there. He'll be there, okay? They'll all come back eventually, hopefully. But if they don't, they don't. And, sometimes we have children, we think we can't, we see people with other families and they're so connected and everything, and you're like, I wish I could have that. Maybe we just had to give birth to these people. It doesn't mean to say that we are going to be an intricate, or integral role in their lives, all right? All right. Thank you, Mia. And Stella, post your question. Stella, post your question. Thank you, Mia. I hope that made sense. I hope it gave you some healing and clarity. Work on yourself now, Mia, okay? It's really important that you pour everything back into yourself. It can take quite a few years, all right? It's not like going to be a quick fix, but the pain will go, all right? The sadness, the disconnect will go, okay? So work on your emotions right now. What is coming towards you? Let's have a look at your energy. If you want me to use any particular cards, Stella, let me know, okay? Stella, what's here for Stella's Spirit? I do feel these cards are going to talk to me for you, all right? There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Main energy, life is speeding up in August, especially. So this is the antelope spirit. If you put it on its side, you'll see that is the number 8. So we've got life is speeding up in the month of August. Spirits ask you to get really clear about what you want right now. The number 29, 29th of July, the number 7, 7th of August may be significant. I think the 7th or around that time is when we have the next full moon in Virgo. Is it in Virgo or Leo? I don't know. We have the new moon on the 24th, tomorrow. So I'll be doing a new moon special tomorrow. See the bigger picture in a particular situation right now. You're going to see clearly. Life is changing. Things are speeding up. Things are changing. You're going to have some sort of clarity here if you look at all angles. So Hanged Man energy. Mercury retrograde, which we are in energy with the giraffe spirit here, okay? You got the number 11, which is the master number, and you got the number 7, which to me is the most spiritual number in numerology. So you have spirit, right? Really trying to support you here, especially in July and August. I think that you feel that like you're running out of decisions, choices, or possibilities, or miracles, or it's almost like that, like the genie, and you have 3 wishes, and like you're almost running out of wishes with the star energy there. Okay, you feel like you'll never attain your dream, your goal, but things are going to start changing, especially in August. Okay, I did receive it AM, but I will get to it when I can. Okay, I was super tired yesterday. I want to put like my all into your reading, and yes, I am live, and I could have spent that time doing your reading. However, I can only go on live at certain times every day, so please be patient. You will get your reading. Okay, another bird spirit here, Stella, the number 12. So there is some sort of new contract coming in. Things are changing in regards to the possibilities and doorways that are opening up. You're going to see clearly if you see, like, for example, like you're like, okay, I want a degree. I want a degree. I want to do law and I want a degree. Okay. So you know it's going to take you 5 to 10 years to get to that degree, to get that, you know, and a lot of hard work. So it's about looking at something from a vantage point and saying, what do I need to do to get to where I want to be? If this is career, what do I need to learn? What do I need to enroll in? What mentors do I need to seek out? It's that type of energy, okay? Trust in the magic with the white raven spirit. You've got 2 bird spirits here. There's something about nutrition. Make sure that you're eating well, okay? Think about it. You are not alone. Just know that you are not alone. I feel that you do feel very like giving up energy, like I can't achieve my goals. Maybe you need to look at, like, the giraffe spirit sees what other animals cannot see. But what spirit can see, because of the bird spirits, right? Because birds can see everything, they can go where they want. Wouldn't that be wonderful to be a bird? Maybe I'll come back and be a bird at one point in my next life. But this is about like having that you have some sort of advantage here, right? And spirit wants you to clearly see that you have an advantage over somebody or another person. And I do feel this has got to do with like you've learned a lot, even you've got a lot of life knowledge and street sense, okay? I hope this is making sense to you, Stella. Talk to me, please. So things are speeding up. We're going to have a look at that for the month of August and what's possibly coming in for you. All right? Let it shine. Think on your feet. There's something about using your voice and your mind here to get what you want, to get this opportunity. So let's have a look at what that is. And it's going to happen this year, right? September, October is really significant, not necessarily August. Like September, October, things are going to start happening, especially in regards to career. I'm just not feeling love here. I'm not feeling like it's about love, this reading. That's what I'm saying, okay? So, to achieve something, you need to walk away from something, whatever that means to you. So what is your goal? What is your dream? And what do you need to leave to be able to get that, okay? Say it's you want to travel, well, then you're going to have to leave the house and get on a plane and go somewhere, right? Obviously. So there's something about not procrastinating, needing to act, okay? Wheel of Good Fortune. You will get, like the Wheel of Fortune, you will see the results of whatever you want if you act. October energy again. So between the month of August and October, very significant here in your reading. I don't always get time frames, but between August and October, you're going to be well on your way to achieving some goal, especially if it's study or any personal work on yourself. Make sure you're getting the rest you need as well. Rest is important because rest, when you're asleep, it regenerates your muscles, it regenerates your mind, it regenerates your cells in your body, your DNA. So it's really important. There could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius masculine helping you. Right, so that's the double clarification. Get the rest you need. You will achieve it, whatever it is, okay? And by achieving it, you're going to show others how this is a really interesting story. So back on November 19th, I walked away from my apartment in Australia and I said, right, that's it. I'm not drinking anymore. I'm not like, um, I'm going to lose weight. I want to be who I want to visually and feel within myself exactly how I want to feel. Okay. And I want others to see that. Well, people at work, they notice like the changes within me every time I'd go back to work. They're like, oh, you've lost some weight, or oh, you're looking really good, or oh, you've cut your hair and it looks really amazing, or oh, you're looking great, you're glowing up. And you know, those things that people say, it just sort of clarifies to me that did a good job, even though it was a lot of sacrifice. I stopped sugar, I stopped bread, oh my god, it was like, and now I'm like on the right track. I'm taking the right things. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm well and truly on the way to it. Okay. So you're going to have some sort of new beginning, whatever this is that you persevere at. It's going to start, what I'm saying is it's going to put you on a whole new journey, a new trajectory here, but you have to be disciplined with something. Okay, you can achieve your 10 of Pentacles. You know what that means, like having it all, right? But the 1 to the 10, like this is an emotional thing as well. Whatever it is you're doing, it's going to affect your emotions in a good way as well. Email me because I've got some advice for you. I've just seen that you want to lose weight, so email me. I can give you a list of stuff, and they're all natural things that I did. Okay, so email me. I'll send you a healthy eating plan as well, that I created for myself. And yeah, I'd be very happy to help anyone. That's for everyone out there. And then we've got the 6 of Cups. You're going to step into some sort of new timeline here, like the path you're meant to be on. Not, you know, you're going to feel differently about yourself, and you're going to know, and it's going to trickle into your emotions, your mental, everything, your friendships. Life is speeding up. And here's you needing to exercise, get off the couch, okay? Stella, that was your reading. Yep, so send me an email, Stella, and when I've got the time, I'll write that out for you. I'll even write it down and photograph it and send you the photo instead of typing, or I might just like send an email through to me. I'll give you a list of stuff that's really helped me. Whether it helps you is another story, I know. Okay, Queen, are you next, are you? Let's have a look. Queen, post your question. That's me too. I've been losing weight, cheating in the last few days though. You can have those cheat days. Like, I've never really been into sugar at all. Alcohol, yes, which also, obviously, that contains a lot of sugar. But I would be off work and I would drink like so much wine, and just like, it wasn't good. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good the next day. So then I'd drink again so that I'd feel better. It was just like a vicious cycle, and it's horrible. And I had to really look at my self-worth. You know, it makes you look at your emotional side, your soul, your spirit, like what you want in your life. It makes you look, it's not just the alcohol or the eating too much, or you know, it's the gap inside that you're trying to fill, right, that you need to work on. I'm not going to go into a situation at work right now, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, I would like to know, if I don't contact Lorenzo, will he contact me, and details? If it's no instead of details, just give me veer off into a general. I understand. I would like to know, if I don't contact, so if Queen doesn't contact Lorenzo, is he going to come in? So basically, if you detach, all right? If you detach, is he going to come in? If that's what you want, it's yes, okay? The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. But, so basically, this is a two-pronged effect here. Let me sit on this. Hold on a second, okay? I won't be too long, okay? All right, let's have a look. Hold on, Stella. You can turn this around any which way you want, Queen. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say, if you don't contact him, he will come in. This is his hand. I was trying to figure out if this is you or him. This is him coming in. If he does, don't be too like smug or stubborn, because like you manifested, not talking to him, and then all of a sudden he's coming in because you're detaching your energy, because that's what will happen. And if he doesn't come in and this hand of apology or reaching out with emotion towards you, well, then you know it's not for you. Okay, so it can work both ways. He may or he may not. But who owns the wheel of fortune? This needs to be you. Right, so your happiness doesn't rely upon whether this person comes in or not, if that makes sense. But then are you playing games if you don't want to be the one to reach out? Okay, so you're saying you don't want to be the one to reach out, but you hope that he does. But that, and don't shoot the messenger, but this is like immaturity in some sort of way here. So you've got to look at, like I always say to people, if you feel that emotion, if you feel you want to say it, then say it, okay? At least you'll find out a lot sooner than waiting for him to come in. So I would say the ball's in your court here. But if I was you, I would reach out to him and tell him how you feel. Maybe he thinks the same thing. What if he thought the same thing? I don't want to be reaching out to her because she's not reaching out to me, and never the twain shall meet. Do you understand? So let's see what Spirit has advice for you. So it's that type of energy, and I'm feeling that you need to be more mature in this, but I feel also that it's like, let's get to know each other. All right? So maybe, Queen, you should reach out to him and say, listen, I'm not like wanting a full-on relationship with you or anything, but I would like to get to know you. Okay? Wink, wink, like side-eye smirk when you're with him, when you do see him. So it's being like available, but not too available. All right? That's being available, but not too available. I think you'd have to wait a little time if you didn't reach out to him. It doesn't matter whether he has your number. He could be thinking the same thing about you. Well, she's got my number and she hasn't contacted me. And you're going, well, he's got my number, but like, I'm not going to text him. You need to look at it from like in an intuitive level, Queen. How do I feel? Do I feel this is the right time? Do I want to contact him? Maybe you want to say, I know you like bowling or whatever. Okay, do you want to go bowling? I know you like that club. Do you want to go with me? I've got no one to go with. All right. I think you're stopping yourself. I read your comment, but you're stopping yourself because of things. So what are you stopping yourself from? You're stopping yourself from, you can, it's like blocking someone because like, oh, well, they didn't do it when in my time frame when I wanted it to happen, right? So I'm not going to go there. So there's something there about like, yeah, you're protecting your energy, but what from? So you're stopping yourself, and that's not a level up. Look at that, the death card in the reverse. To level up would be to reach out and to say, I want to go shopping on Saturday. Do you want to come with me? Let's have some fun, let's have some lunch, whatever. And then if he still doesn't respond to you, and if he's in your town, then you sort of like go, okay, don't worry about it then. If you don't want that person, if that person wants to be like that, then. So the Devil and the Ace of Cups. It's a form of detachment, what I'm talking about here. Without getting involved, you're still getting involved. But you're not being so like needy or clingy. Like you're detaching the neediness or the clinginess. But by getting to know someone, it's still a form of attachment. Does that make sense? Okay. I wouldn't worry about this too much. I'd just be very forthright and say, I really wanted to go out with you. I really wanted to meet up. I'm going to call from London. Hold on, let me just delete that. Okay. I really want to go out with you. I was really looking forward to it. This is about communication. Instead of like putting it out in the ether and just not knowing what's going on, it's about communicating with him. Not like a big long spiel or a big long email. It's just like, I was really looking forward to going out with you. I was really excited. What happened? Do you want to try again? Like, do you want to go out again? If you're still going to get a response, you're absolutely going to know, okay? But you've got this is passion, this is love. But I feel that you need to not, like, don't use intimacy to get a person in. It's about getting to know them, right? Two of Wands, Ace of Swords. You're going to get the clarity. You've got 3 aces in your reading. You're going to get clear. You're going to have some sort of communication from them. You know, pray on it, but don't wait for them, right? Waiting for them is going to cause this. This is too hard energy. Go about your everyday business, your job, go out with friends, whatever, okay? Something about shopping with you. Yeah, go out with friends. Detach your energy, because it's not going to then play on your mind if this person isn't, like, responding. And then there'll be somebody else if they don't, okay? There'll be someone. Like, search for your own happiness. Don't expect it in another. And that's, like, literally with everyone, all right? Everyone you come across, follow your intuition, follow your hunches. But if he doesn't respond the second time, don't worry about it. Move on. Okay? You'll find someone else, someone that's worthy of your time. What does Spirit want you to know about love and relationships, Stella? Okay, are you single right now? Are you wanting love to come in? Thank you, Queen. Like, what is it that you want? Jermaine wants you to look, okay, Queen, Jermaine wants you to look back at your readings I've done for you, and not the one in the live where he came through really strongly and we got a lot of information. They want to bring someone in for you. Jermaine wants you to be happy in this life, but you're comparing everyone with him. And he wants you to stop that. He wants you to give other people a chance. He wanted to come in before. He's around right now. He's around me. So don't go away, because if he comes in, I'll bring messages forward from him, okay? What does Spirit want to tell you regarding relationships? What does Stella need to work on a personal level in regards to relationships? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, thank you. More? Thank you, thank you. Okay, you have a divine counterpart here who is very, very spiritual in your future. All right? That's the first message. The second message is that you need to start putting yourself first. You're not having enough time to yourself as far as, like, on a soul level. You're not pouring into yourself what you need to. You're perhaps procrastinating about things but not actioning them. Talking about it but not doing it. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay. And Spirit's saying, for your own peace of mind and to do the right thing for yourself, stop procrastinating about things and get out and do it, whatever it is. All right. Spirit wants to bring someone in for you, but you have to work on yourself first. It's like myself, like to gain the things I really wanted to bring in, I had to stop drinking, basically. And that was like last year. I completely gave it up. And it was really easy because Spirit helped me, and I prayed and I said to Spirit, please take the need or the want of having it away from me. And then the rest fell into place. So there's something here about you really needing to detach here from something that you know is no good for you, or the procrastination of it, okay? And you're guarded. You're like, but this keeps me safe. This keeps me safe, so I'm going to stay in the stagnant mode here. I'm not going to fight for myself, because until you do, you're not going to get your divine counterpart. And the person that's coming in the future is spiritual, okay? They are the right person. They are part of your soul journey. It's going to be a spiritual journey. It's going to also be like that, on the same page. They think like you do. They help you, like you both will sort out things that are, okay, 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords. This is like the character of the person that's coming through. They're really going to help with the decision-making process and things you need to go through. You're going to help them. They're going to help you. This is a spiritual connection, okay? But you need to do the work on yourself first. Stop procrastinating about doing things and just do them. Okay, what do you tell yourself? Do you know you need to do but don't do it? That's not giving back to yourself right now. If Spirit sees you're not putting everything into bettering yourself on whatever level, they're not going to bring someone in to have to deal with your faults as you see them. Okay, I hope this is making sense to you. So to level up, Six of Pentacles in the reverse to the upright, you really need to do some work on yourself and stop procrastinating. Something about wanting to go to the salon. You're worried about something. There's like you're worried about that you're not going to meet the right person, that knight in shining armor is not going to come through, that you're not going to be happy, that you're going to have to deal with the same situations over again. And you're worried about it instead of doing. Spirit's saying action. You need to action something here. Detach from the energy of worry about that you never find anyone, okay? Remember, your energy will change when you stop procrastinating and start doing the things that you know you should be doing. Your energy changes. People will notice it, okay? So let's pull some more cards. I'm going to use a different Rider-Waite-Smith deck just to see if similar information comes through. Okay. What else is here? For Stella, Judgment. Yeah. Look at this, Stella. It's time. Let your guard down about like, I'm not good enough. I'm wary of like meeting people that aren't the right people. I'm guarded. I'm not sure whether they're going to be good for me. I'm not sure. They'll only treat you how you let them, Stella. Right? They will only treat them, they will only treat you how you let them treat you. So the Emperor, it did come out in the upright, it flipped in the reverse. So masculine, show me who's coming in the future. Really strong Aries. This could also talk about April energy, right? Maybe you're curious about someone coming in. Maybe someone's coming in that you are curious. They could be a bit older than you. They could be quite a mature male. Ooh, and the happiness card, the Sun. And it is going to soon be time that you're going to meet someone, but you need to get out and about. You need to face the fears and worry that you've had about what you can and cannot do, because you can do anything, okay? You can do anything. Look at that, Page of Wands, getting out, enjoying the sunshine, creating some sort of new project for yourself. It could be exercise, it could be eating well, okay? It could be travel. Whatever you want to do, you need to get out of being alone and get out and join groups and meet friends, okay? And write a new book for yourself, because until you do that, your person's not coming in until you do this, Stella, because they don't want to be with someone who, oh my God, they don't want to be with someone who's not done the work, and you don't want to be with them. Like if you meet some person now and you haven't done the work and they haven't done the work, it's just like you're healing each other within the relationship, but it's not like this. Twin flame, soulmate, 10 of cups, rainbow blessings, enjoying what you've built apart now. You know, what you built apart, enjoy that as togetherness, okay? That was your reading. There's a lot of detachment you need to do, some soul work, and you need to figure out what is good and what is not, and commit yourself to it. There's some sort of non-committal to yourself right now. You need to like really, oh, these cards are really talking to me. I'm going to really use these ones now. Okay. This is a new Rider-Waite deck that never used to like talk to me, and now it's over the past month really started to talk to me. Okay. Okay, who's next? I think we had Sarah next, Ashley and Cherry. Magic has already had their turn a while ago. Stella's just had her reading. Sarah, Ashley, Cherry. Magic's had their reading. Sarah, Ashley, Cherry, Okay. And then peachy peach is still on the list. And that's all so far. Okay. So, Sarah, is Sarah there? Ashley, give them 30 seconds. Sarah or Ashley or Cherry. Yeah, sure, Queen, if you want to, if you've got time. Sarah, Ashley, Cherry, and then Peachy. I've got 4 people here. I know that Andrew came on recently. Hi, Andrew. And don't go away, guys. And also, Whammy. Okay. Thank you. General for Cherry. So Ashley and Sarah are not here. If you miss your turn, I'll just move on. Okay. Let's look at your main energy. There's a lot going on here. I feel there's a lot coming up for your going on. You've got the Page of Pentacles as your main energy. Very, very nice. I like that. Ace of Cups, what you don't see coming. So I feel that you are definitely trying to aim towards a new goal, a new dream, a financial dream, university, college, learning something new, a new job, a promotion within your current job, a level up in some sort of material or resourceful sense, okay? And you're trying to like tell yourself, this is really nice energy, Cherry, like you're really trying to tell yourself that you can do it, okay? You're being very clear on what you want. Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man in the reverse. So you're very clear on what you want to do, okay? Especially if it's to do with career. You could have also been praying a lot. You have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. I do feel that you're really like persevering here, but you know, also use your intuition. We are in Aquarius timeline, so if you feel like it's too hard or things keep like stalling or roadblocks in your way to move forward with a person or a situation, a job, whatever, no, it's not for you, all right? But there is a new opportunity here. So college, university, study, business, work, something, okay? You're very clear on what it is as well. And that's really nice. So what's going to happen with this? Because obviously that's your main energy. Wow, and another Ace of Cups. So you love what this is. I feel that you've already started something here because it's so in your main energy. You've started something. We've got Pisces. You could have started it in March, April energy, even the end of February into March, into April. The beginning of this year, 2025, you possibly started something and now you're, like this could have changed. Say you started a new job, you could be looking at promotion. Or if you started a business, right, an online business, maybe you are adding things to it like merchandise or different sorts of videos if you're on YouTube or something. But you know what you want. The 8 of Cups and your focus is like you're knowing what you want to get you to the 9 of Cups. Because the 8 and the 1 is the 9, okay? So your focus is on the next level in this journey of resources, okay? All right, let's look at your advice. Yeah, write that new book and have an adventure, Aries. So Aries energy, again, more April energy. I feel that you're leveling up in the month of August. You're doing something new. So let's see what that is. I feel that you're adding something to your, whatever you're doing, okay? You've been thinking about something for a long time and there's August energy. I feel that you're actioning, adding to a business, adding to a resume, a CV. You're adding to something to do with your security here, okay? What do you need to know the most? 10 of Pentacles, you will get to where you want. You have a lot of passion and drive. Drive is the Ace of Swords. You've got passion and love for whatever you're doing. This is really beautiful. This is what you don't see coming. So a lot of abundance from whatever work you put in is coming back to you, okay? 100%. Cherry. What else do we have? 6 of Cups. Know that this is part of your soul path. You could also be bringing someone along with you on this soul journey, a friend, a business partner, a lover, an interest. Look at that, the Ace of Swords. You've got 3 aces in your reading. You are leveling up. This is really beautiful energy. You know yourself. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. It's coming in. Things are starting, like you're doing the work. I've just had someone outside now starting to do some work. And you're going to get offers. People are going to be gravitating towards you because of this. Okay? Look at the Wheel of Fortune. This is such a beautiful reading. Ace of Pentacles, that's your 4th ace at the bottom of the deck. Okay, lots of new opportunities coming in. Absolutely amazing. It's probably the best reading I've done today. Okay, keep going forward. There's more coming. You're writing a new book. Okay, you're writing a new book. You're not having a new chapter. This is a new book. You haven't started something yet. So whatever newness is coming in, I feel that you haven't actually started or actioned it just yet. So take your time to get clear in Mercury retrograde what it is you actually really want to bring in next. Okay? Right. Latoya, you are next. Peachy Peachy, I don't know if you're there. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so now. If you're further on in the list, like Candace and Andrew and Warmy, I will not get to you today. Unfortunately, I've been on nearly 3 hours. That's enough for me. I know when I've got to go, and I've got to go. Okay, I'll take one more person. If you do donate, I will honour your donation. Otherwise, come on tomorrow. I'll be on from 5:30 p.m. tomorrow, 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m., something like that. Okay. Okay, Sarah, Ashley, Peachy Peachy, who else is on? First person on will get their reading. Okay, first person that's waiting will get their reading unless you want to donate. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Queen. Okay, let's just pull out some general messages. Ace of Wands, beautiful. I'm actually pulling this for me. Let me do a reading. Candace, post your question. Let's do it. There's a lot of needing to stop the procrastination energy, okay, and step into a new soul contract with yourself, something that you really want to do, okay? And that's for everyone. General love, are you and the Gemini, are you in a relationship with this person? That noise is like my definite red flag. So that's enough, Trudy. Okay, Candace, let's have a look and see what's here for you. Cancer energy. Okay, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. I think you have a lot of love for this person. A lot of love. You maybe met them online. There may have been some confusion. So you may have met them online. There may be some confusion right now in regards to how you feel about each other, so which tells me you're probably not in a relationship at this point. But you're very attracted to them. You also have the twin flame card here, okay? So there's a strong chemistry here between them, you and them. There could be an Aries, there could be a Scorpio, there could be a Cancer, there could be a Capricorn, they could be an Aquarius, okay? I think that you're not sure how to move forward, like who's going to make the first move type of energy. You're thinking a lot about them, like they have all the elements in their personality, in their spirit, in their soul, who they are. Like this is what you want from a person, and they're very mature in some sort of way here. They've been through a lot in their life too, okay? I think what they've been through has really helped them to be who they are now, even though they may be quite young. I'm also picking up 21. They may have had a very hard childhood, or they've learned a lot in their childhood. They've possibly had to grow up at a very young age, okay? And there's you sort of waiting. I wouldn't wait to contact them. I think in Aquarius season, which is this is showing, this Aquarius timeline we're in, like, you shouldn't wait. If you want to say something to them, you need to say it, okay? Don't be confused. At least it's going to dispel any confusion that you may have to what he feels about you. Ace of Pentacles wants to come out. So I don't know if you're in the same town or close enough. I'm getting 17, so that could be 17 miles, 17 kilometers. I don't know. I don't know what that means to you. Maybe you're about that distance away from each other. The Spirit's just showing me like a distance, but like needing to possibly get together, or you will get together. You could be a Virgo. We've got a lot of Virgo energy here. But 999, go and have a look at what 999 means in regards to relationships. We have Virgo, 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 Virgo on your here right now. Okay, we have the Justice energy, Libra. Okay. There's a need here to just say what you want to say. Do what you want to do, say what you want to say, speak out, have that independence, like that confidence, because Virgo is a lot about confidence. You know, having the confidence to speak your truth, say what you want to say, don't be guarded, just say it, okay? And it may be a struggle for you to do that, but there's really a need to do that, okay? This is my last reading today, unless someone donates. That is it. I will be on tomorrow between 5:30 and 6 p.m. So I feel what you feel is, he feels the same, okay? He feels the same way. There's just a need for you to like just get together. You have a soul contract with this person, right? He is a soulmate in some sense. You need to be together. There is a reason that you guys are like together or needing to be together. And then here's like you or him reaching out. I think you should reach out. There you both are with the Two of Cups. Beautiful way to end that reading. So there is like this same attraction, but the choice. Who's going to do it? Who's going to reach out first? Who's going to organize the meeting up first? You or him? This is you and him here. Who's going to do it? Well, that all depends upon you, Candace. Andrew, post your question. You will be last, seeing as you're super excited. We'll do a quick reading. I am at the end of my live now, definitely after 3 hours. It's like 8:30, nearly 9 a.m. where I am. I'm getting really hungry. I'm getting hangry, so I better start making something to eat, okay? Andrew, let's see what's here for you. Post your question. What is your question, lovely? And that will be the reading for today. Andrew, I don't know whether you know someone called Sarah. Andrew, are you there? Let's do it. Okay. Andrew, are you a Virgo? Do you know a Virgo? Also, do you know someone called Sarah? Okay. Sarah, Sandra. All right. Will my ex and I reunite? Andrew, I don't know if you've been on my channel before, but please read the disclaimer below, okay? This is just tarot after all. Take what you need to. You need to, like, just look at the focus and advice and spirit. The choice will always be yours. Okay. Oh, you're the Virgo. Okay. I don't know whether you were very much involved with, when you were with this person, with her family. Perhaps you've stayed in contact with one of the members of her family, like her brother or someone like that, okay? I don't know whether she's also a Virgo, because I've got strong Virgo and Gemini energy at the bottom here. Okay, what happened between you guys here? What's the past energy? Past energy for Andrew. Something didn't happen, right? 9 of Cups in the reverse, Virgo energy for you. There's sadness here, there's dissatisfaction, being discontent. Perhaps you both were like this. Perhaps you both decided to take a break and you were both like not happy on a personal level. This Yeah, and it was a big deal. Like this relationship, yeah, I thought she was a Virgo too. Um, so this is a big deal. You could have been with each other for 6 years. I'm hearing 5, 6 years. Could be months, but I feel like it was long enough to get to really know her and her family and be involved with her family, because that's coming through. What didn't you use your intuition about? Somebody's intuition was really off. You could have been accused of something, you could have accused her of something. This could have been a very traumatic breakup, okay? And you didn't listen to your intuition. So whoever broke up with who, you sort of either knew this was coming but didn't want to accept it. Sorry about the noise, I'm trying to talk over it. Or you had an intuitive, what did you have an intuitive? I feel this is your energy. You had an intuitive energy either about her family, someone in her family, something about love, something about not being fulfilled in love. You weren't intuitive. Could have happened around the month of October as well. That's really, really significant, okay? You had an intuitive level. Intuitive level? That's not what I was going to say. You had an intuitive feeling. So whatever you didn't listen to in regards to what your intuition was trying to tell you, you are right or you were right, okay? And it had to do possibly with her family. Now, if she said she was leaving because she wanted more, or she wanted commitment, she wanted a family, she wanted children, you could have thought about that, you could have argued about that, okay? Someone wasn't emotionally open, maybe this was her, okay? Could have happened in March, April, February, March or April, this could have happened, okay? Current energy, there's a lot of missing going on. You're trying to have fun, you're trying to go out with friends and have a good time, but you haven't gone through the healing, which means looking at your emotions now and seeing what this lesson to be with this person taught you. You're still sitting in grief right now of the loss of this relationship. It could have happened 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago, okay? And you don't want to get yourself, like you don't want to go out. It's like nothing can. You're very ungrounded right now, Andrew. You're not grounded. You don't want to go out and enjoy yourself. You're just sitting in your grief and your sadness here. You're still battling within yourself, possibly just not wanting to accept something, but you will get clear. Spirit's asking you to do some grounding meditations. Go online on YouTube and have a look for some grounding meditations. Go out in nature, get out with friends. It's all part of your healing, okay? So there's some sort of clarity coming in when it comes to you and her in the future. Aquarius energy, Gemini, and there she is. So very closed emotions. I think that you're going to have a conversation with her. I do feel that she's either with someone else or she's going to be with someone else here. I'm not going to like make stuff up. I feel that you need to detach here and begin your life again and heal from this relationship and get clear about what you want out of a relationship, what you want out of your own life. There could be a child involved as well, or children involved, or you have a child or she has a child. Why is the King of Swords here for your future? This is you in the future, getting very clear. Yeah, and that's the Truth card, Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of like clarity coming in for you about possibly some sort of deception or something coming up that you find out about that could have happened in the past and you didn't trust your intuition, but you get clarity on it. She wasn't who she said she was. There was some sort of secret with her, or there still is, or she's not told you everything. But it doesn't matter. I think you just need to really, I was going to say, pave your own path, move forward, you know, to a new soul contract for yourself and possibly with another person. But I do feel she's either with someone or she's going to be, okay, someone else. She's detached from you. She's mentally, emotionally detached from you. She wants to put the work into a different person, or you know, yeah. I want you to think positively about your life. I want you to know and be strong, and you've got a lot of spiritual strength here. Through your healing, there is a person for you. It's not her, okay? I would never tell you what to do. But if she's not with you, then you have to move on without her, okay? Remember to read my disclaimer. That will make more sense in my, you know, she's not your twin flame. She's not your person. She's a soulmate. There's a karmic lesson you needed to learn about yourself. Look at that, Page of Pentacles. I want you to look at what you've learned here, what you've learned about what you will and will not put up with, what part you played in the possible breakdown of the relationship. Maybe it had nothing to do with you. Maybe she was looking for something new, okay? Or someone else, or someone different, okay? It doesn't mean to say it's your fault. So you need to do some work here on your self-worth. You will have passion in your life again. I don't think it's like going to be this year. I think you're still working on your healing, but something will come in when you least expect it. It could even be next year, okay? When you're ready. Okay, and there's the Knight of Cups. I think that's future energy, like you will meet someone you're supposed to be with. It's just not that person, okay? Not right now anyway. I mean, you could reconnect with her in the future, but I'm not seeing it like immediately. If anyone wants a private reading and extensions on any of these readings, I am doing half price reads till the end of July, which is another week still to do those half price readings. It's only $20 for 30 minutes. I can get a lot of information through in that time. It's an amazing deal. If you want to jump on it, do so, and we can really deep dive into your questions. Thank you so much for everyone being here. Thank you, Queen. I love you. Thank you, Jamie. I love you heaps. Thank you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure that you're on live between 5:30 and 6 p.m. Tomorrow we'll have a new moon special. Don't miss it. Bye all.